What's up? This is Thomas Davis, man, and you are watching the Black Cat Panther podcast. Make sure y'all tune in all season long.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking the mold? Ay, ay, walking the door, you know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on, you don't want partners, you already know it. Ay, ay, come on to it, you already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. Ay, when is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you were not touching the friends, ayy. You were not touching the can, ayy. Putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is, ayy. Switching the moves, no number two, I came in to win. They said I'm tapped in with the action, if it got the master on the master, I can never move passive. I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this cast, but wanna know who running it, just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it, I'm blasting this, that gas, and diesel, Shack and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat, ayy, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast, my whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat.
So today, I yeah, and I'll say goodbye to yesterday. It's so hard to say goodbye sometimes. We gonna miss you, Clowney. You were just, you were supposed to be the one. It was supposed to be me and you, your cousin and your mama too. It was supposed to be us together, man. I just don't know what happened, but in a move to try to get this together, the Carolina Panthers have released Jadeveon Clowney, and I was told that he was going to be the savior. I was told that he was the guy. I was even told that he was supposed to be better than Burns. My God. But let me make sure. Let's have a moment of silence for this guy. Y'all hold on for a second. All right. Moment of silence is adjourned. I just wanted to have you guys pay your proper respects and just due to our Lord and Savior, Jadeveon the Clowney, the young man that sits amongst the throne that was supposed to be better than Brian Burns. I've heard and seen so much from brother Jadeveon Clowney. And the most shocking thing I seen today was that he was released. And I didn't understand. I know I came on here yesterday and told y'all that the Panthers were unhappy with Jadeveon Clowney. I know that we witnessed in the draft that they went and got two young ones that they said, hey, it was going to be easier for him to go. But my God, I did not have I didn't know that they were going to release him so soon. So quick, so soon. It happened in the middle of it just happened so fast. I didn't see it coming. So it's one of those things where the Carolina Panthers they're in the market of turning, I have to say, turning the world's upside down, especially when it comes to the money. So that means they push brother Jadeveon Clowney out the door. That means there's gonna be some other moves. Matter of fact, Lord have mercy. I'm so shocked by the move today. I feel a need to check in with my Panther brethren because nobody saw this coming. Nobody was willing to say that the Panthers was going to release their number one edge rusher, their number one guy, sack leader, who led us with 5.5 sacks last year. Nobody saw that coming. So, former number one overall pick, 3-time Pro Bowler. Maybe they thought that he was going to be in the youngsters' way. Maybe that's what the thought process was. They said we didn't want to hold Princely Umayanen or Nick Scorton up. Let me tell you something. The way that the Carolina Panthers are moving right now, it's a thing of beauty, man. It's a thing of beauty. They're making smart moves. They're drafting right. I didn't see it coming. This is allow me to internalize my feelings today. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Like I said, I'm gonna share it on the screen in a minute. The roster moves that was made today, not only did they move on from Brother Clowney. Brother Clowney has been put down, but they also have Jonathan Brooks going on the PUP list, which that was a shocker to no one. And then on top of that, they waived Popo Amave. They released tight end Jordan Matthews for the second time in the last 2 years. Brother, this time, please don't come back. Just don't come back after this point, Jordan Matthews. Let it go. Whatever, because you done made practice squad. You done came back last year. You was talking at the podium like you was the guy. Sir, you have been cut twice in a matter of a season. So please stay away. Receiver Dax, I can't pronounce this motherfucker name. Dax Maline, whoever. They waived receiver TJ Luther. Not Luther. They got rid of Luther, y'all. Luther. Offensive lineman Andrew Raymond. And also defensive tackle Gerard Clark. As it stands today, the roster sits at 62 individuals. And they did this release ahead of minicamp, letting you know you got 8 drafted rookies and a slew of undrafted free agents who also have been signed. So they're telling you immediately it's a new day in Carolina. They want you to come in, take this thing serious. They want open competitions. because with the release of Clowney, they're saying, hey, we got Nick Skirton, we got Yumin, you got DJ Wanham, who's going to probably be the lead guy now. You got DJ Johnson, who's still here somehow by some threads that he hanging on to. You got Amari Barno, which I'm trying to figure out how he's still here. Kenny Dyson, Thomas Incoom, those last two guys, they ain't going no way. And then former first rounder Boogie Basham. You got guys on this roster that I guess the Panthers are saying let's go with the youth movement. We aren't going to be paying big money to a guy that's going to give you no way next to production that he's supposed to give. Because let's be real. Jadeveon Clowney was a disappointment last season. 32-year-old, like I said, coming off of 9 sacks with the Baltimore Ravens, who was a more well-rounded defense. That, like I said, you had a bevy of pieces over there. Roquan Smith and the crew and Hamilton and all those guys, they were a balanced breakfast. He better go back and just run back over there and sign with them again, because he can flourish in a system that has, edge rushers opposite each other, D tackles in the middle, great linebacker play, and great safety play. He would flourish better over there. We are a young team, and we getting this thing up off the ground right now, because after having a defense that wasn't stellar last year, you wanted to come out and set the environment for this season and what the expectations are. The expectations are we effort is everything. And we saw some plays sometimes last year where Jadeveon Clowney just did not bring the energy or the intensity at all. He didn't bring it. So it's one of those things where you sit around, you look and you say, what's the point of having Clowney here? You sit around and you say, what's the point of it? What's up to everybody in the chat, man? What's going on? See, my boy, Raleigh Wood, what's going on with your cuz? It's my nigga, dog. Relax and talk sports. What's going on with you? The real HHENT, what's happening? Shadow Wolf, what's going on with your cuz? Man, it's always a good thing seeing your name in the chat, brother. Ping Pax, what's happening? What's going on? Man, Omar say, what's going on? What's happening with your fan? Shout out to Ping Pax for also being a member for 2 months. He said that number 7 is all Moregs now. So please give me the temperature in the chat right now. Are you guys upset? How do you guys feel about Jadeveon Clowney moving into the upper room? It's one of those things where like I said, I just called it yesterday. I said the Panthers were unhappy with him. Clearly, it was showing when they took 2 edge rushers. But, I mean, dang. I didn't realize that they were going to release him so quick. I thought that they were going to wait till at least to see what they had after camp to see how they felt. Now, they gave him the boots and the walker papers right now. They said, you know what, bro? We could save over close to $7 million getting you the hell up out of here. We'll let you go. Pick your team and where you want to go. So there's no need to keep you here. And shout out to the Panthers for being straightforward. That they probably told him a couple of months ago, hey, this relationship just ain't working. Because he got the nerve, from what I understood, he came to them wanting more money. You give us 5 sacks and you got the nerve to bring your tail up here to ask for more money? 5.5 sacks? No, sir. No, sir. Not happening. He was here on a 2-year deal. So that means, like you say, you saved $7 million, but you still got, I think it's a handful of, it's like $4 to $5 million that we could still owe him for this season right here. But like I said, the thought process is when they brought him in, I heard fans all over, he's better than Burns. He's going to come and he's going to give us, he had 9 sacks, 9.5 sacks last year. He's going to be the guy. Imagine that. See how that worked? In the words of my Lord and Savior, Future Hendrix, sensational. But anyway, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. It's one of those things where the truth is always welcome. I'm going to keep it as real as I can because, like I said, this is a move I think I saw coming. I saw it coming up for a little while because once you go and you draft 2 edge rushers, that's the handwriting on the wall essentially telling everybody that we want to get younger at this position. And think about the Panthers the last couple of years. When it comes to edge rushing and getting to the quarterback, we have been almost close to dead last in that department, as well as trying to stop the run. So I mean, it's just one of those. It's one of those ones where you really don't get an opportunity to really see this for what it's going to look like until maybe 2 years from now, when you got Nick Scorton at his all-time best, or when you got Preseason Young at his all-time best, because those two guys, it's going to take at least for Nick Scorton. Nick Scorton comes in, him and Young, and they both have had like 4 going on an extra year in college to really get themselves together. That's why you saw Young, and he dominated last year with 11.5 sacks. But most edge rushers take about 3 years to manifest. And what Young already having an extra year up under his belt, he's a little more advanced than most guys, so he can really get after the quarterback. I expect him to come into his own probably after a year, because he's a little more, like I said, he's a little more advanced. Nick Scorton, I think it's going to take him 2 years probably to really see what the benefits is of having him around, because I think Nick Scorton is going to really, really flourish with a true middle linebacker around him. And we don't completely have that under wraps right here in Carolina right now. I know we have Josey Jewell, but Josey Jewell is not the answer at linebacker for us. He's not a long-term answer, to be exact. He's an answer, but he's not the answer. If you understand what I'm saying about that. I mean, he's not a long-term guy, because he already 28, and then like you saw him last year, he had slow steps in getting to certain areas and spots. Now I expect Josey Jewell's play to be improved from last year, because simply you put some D tackles around a linebacker and you allow him to kind of get and roam free to the ball a lot more. You should see, like I said, higher tackle numbers. You should see, getting to the football a lot more. But I expect the entire defense to be improved, because, they made some great moves to try to stop the run, and they brought in some good safeties and stuff like that. So with that being said, we were underwhelming in the run category. And Jadeveon Clowney, that was supposed to be his forte. That was supposed to be what he does best. And we really didn't see him, ascend or take us to the next level, or, really hold it down, because with him being really the only thing on defense last year, my expectation for him was, okay, Clowney should be a force. Like bringing him in, you got Ashawn Robinson on the other side. Yeah, Derek Brown wasn't there, but you expected him to come in and be a force. And I just didn't see that last year. It seemed like he was like, oh, well, I got my check. I got my money. I'm back home in Carolina. I can care less. You know what I'm saying? So it just seemed like one of those things where, for me, it was the right move made by the Carolina Panthers. Shout out to Dan Morgan. Like I said, ever since the draft, I've on a new leaf with Dan Morgan. He's done good so far to this point since the draft. He had some questionable moves before that, but he did a good job of handling this situation, because I would have cut this motherfucker long time ago for the effort that he gave me and this team. I need better than the effort that I saw from Jadeveon Clowney around here. But y'all already see it, man. Link is in the chat. Link in the chat, man. If y'all want to come up here and talk about it, look, Jadeveon Clowney is in the upper room. He is no longer here. So come on in here, holler at your boy. If not, like I said, it's all good anyway. I am not crying over spilt milk with old brother Clowney. I'm just glad that we made this move and we got this thing to where it need to be right now. So, and then with a youth movement like this right here, oh man. Let me put this in full perspective too, because I saw something here earlier. The Carolina Panthers are ranked still, even after bringing in Princely Young and Nick Scorton, even after making this move with cutting Jadeveon Clowney, which it didn't really help it, but DJ Wannerman, the guys that we have here. Carolina Panthers are still ranked dead last when it comes to stopping the run. Our defense is ranked last right now, and I really don't understand. You made some improvements, but I guess they're looking at it like even if you got some rookies right now, and even if you went and got some journeymen, which that's why I say some of those guys were journeymen that we brought in here, the Pat Jones and all those boys of the crew, the Bobby Browns journeymen. At this point, you go and you bring those guys in, it did not move the needle on what they project our defense to be doing. Now, a lot of people say, well, you're going to have to get out there and show them. Yes, that's correct. You are going to have to get out there and show them. But still, yet, firepower offensively, we should be able to go out there and compete with anybody in the league right now with the firepower that we have on this team, which means that the defense has to only be a bend, don't break type of defense. With that being said, Jero Evero has some keys. He has some minimal weapons this year. Like I said, the two young boys, I'm gushing at the edge rushers. You got Derek Brown back. You got Ashawn Robinson there. You got Bobby Brown. Only reason why niggas know him is because, like I said, his name is related to a singer. So let's hope that my man said, Mr. Wesley said, letting Clowney go was a big loss. Oh, Lord. Big loss. How so, Mr. Wesley? Mr. Wesley. Letting him go was a big loss, he say. Okay. Well, I'll put it like this right here. He could set the edge. Did he do it consistently last year? Not so much. But he could still set the edge. So I'll put it like that right there. But I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna probably get up out of here. The Carolina Panthers are under a new day where they're not going to sit around and they're not going to tolerate having people come in here and give you half effort. And like I said, this team and the identity that they're trying to build is trying to be scrappy, trying to have a tough environment, trying to have a place where when you come in, you got to fight and kick for your spot here. I mean, let's just be real. That's how it is at the other NFL teams around here. You have to fight and claw for your spot, and you have to maintain your spot. So to be real with you, I'm not mad at the move because I don't think Clowney was invested in actual Panthers. He was more invested in himself. That's just me being honest. I'm putting that right there. So take it how you may. We shall see going forward who will emerge from this edge rusher position to be able to give us some type of I ain't gonna say a star, but we need somebody that could really okay, at this point, DJ Johnson, we need you at the front of the congregation, sir. It's been 3 years since you've been drafted. This is year 3 for you. Year 3, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, what's the holdup now, cuz? It's one of those things where you can stop the run all day, but you need to be on the field, brother. This has been, like I said, him, and then we looking around, you got guys like not only you have him, but you have Trevin Wallace, Young Bull. Okay, when are we going to start seeing some of these young guys start really touching the field? Because they're in the door now. They got the playbook up under them. You can't say they haven't been in the system for a little minute. They've been in the system. What is the holdup now? How long is it? Because there's no way in hell that you take Nick Scotton and then you take Yuman Yanin and then them other boys don't see the field at all. Granted, now those two young boys that we just took are way light years better. I wouldn't be mad at it, but my man Justin Long said, "Now do Shaq Thompson. Get rid of Shaq Thompson." Man, brother, in my head, Shaq Thompson has been gone. They did release Shaq Thompson. Yeah, Shaq Thompson gone, cuz. They got rid of him a long time ago. He ain't on nobody team. They got rid of him. What's going on, brother Jalen?
Well, time to say goodbye to Clowney, which I kind of figured he was gonna be gone though. Kind of figured though, because they was trying to trade him anyway. That's it. Well,
So wait a minute. You don't miss Clowney at all?
no, he beat it in base. That's all we heard. Ronnie, he better than Burn now. Like he better than Burn. Q. That's all he was saying.
You don't think he was better than Burns?
No, nigga.
He called me a nigga just now. God damn. Jalen is on the dark side now. He called me a nigga. God damn. Oh, I needed that right there. So give me your assessment of the Davion Clowney and what you saw from him last year then.
Lazy, didn't want to work, not getting sacks like that. He got them every now and then, but he disappeared certain games. Week 1 to what? Week 3? That's insane.
Now, Jalen, I was told he was gonna be better than Lord Burns. He was gonna come in here, stop the run. I was told a lot of shit when him and Josie Jewell came up in through this door last year. I was told a lot of different stuff now. I don't know if you got the memo. I kept hearing it. Oh, he's the guy. He just welcome home. They did the big goddamn parade for this man, and they opened up the doors over here. Yeah, they had his family. He had him skinning, showing all 32 teeth.
Yep, and then just it didn't show him and Tuttle both need to go, especially Tuttle.
Who?
Who
the hell is Tuttle? Who that? Who that you speak of?
They get pushed back 10 yards.
Who is that? Just along on your ass in the chat.
Justin Long. Okay.
What you got to say to that, Jalen?
But I'm just saying though, him and Tuttle the same way. And I'm telling you, if Cam Jackson shows out in camp and he's consistent and showing like, okay, he could get, behind, he could just go. Tuttle's gone. Like, that's it for him too.
You talking about Cam Jackson?
Yep.
Cam Jackson. I like that boy from Florida, man. He seems to be. I think I would start him, tell you the truth, man. He's such a big body. I would put Derek Brown, Ashawn Robinson, and Cam Jackson out there just to see what I got. Just to see what I got, man. I think he would be very beneficial to the Panthers in putting him out there, and because he can stop the run, he can really move traffic around and really get you off your block. Ain't too many centers can deal with 6'6", 350 pounds. I don't give a fuck who you are at center. Yeah, that's a lot of man to move around.
Mm-hmm.
And Lord have mercy, if he is strong as we think he is, that is definitely a task on your hands. So I like Cam Jackson. Him being better than Shy Tuttle right now, I see it. Unfortunately, I'm trying to figure out if they cut Clowney, why the fuck is they haven't cut Tuttle yet? I mean, what are they waiting on with that?
Probably just waiting to see if Jaden Crumedy and Cam Jackson show out. Probably, I don't know.
Jaden who?
Jaden Crumedy. Jaden Crumbs.
Who the fuck is that?
The boy we drafted last year. He didn't show up on the field like that because of injuries.
I mean, he was a 6th-round selection. What the fuck y'all expect from a 6th-round guy? That's what I keep telling you. When it comes to football, you can't go in the later rounds and get high-value pieces or think you're going to get premium positions. Like I said, you can't get edge rushers, D tackles, quarterbacks, and shit like that in the fucking 5th, 6th round and think they're going to come out here and be quality, valuable guys. Now, yes, you've had some outliers. You have the Tom Brady's, who went later rounds, the Brock Purdy's, but they had to be in great situations. Tom Brady took over a team that was in the fucking playoffs from Drew Bledsoe. I mean, goddamn. Brock Purdy took over a team that, goddamn, me or you could have played quarterback for and took that team. You look over who Russell Wilson was a 3rd-round selection. That team was built. That was the Legion of Boom coming into his own. So these late-round quarterbacks that people, there's only been what 5 or maybe 5 to 10 in the last 10 years that's had success. You haven't had many. So when it comes to high quality talent, you got to go in the first 3 rounds in order to get guys that can come out here and be valuable for your franchise. If you want to call them a franchise type of player, fuck the bullshit. You can't get the stuff that you need in the 6th round. I think he's gonna, pull together and be a valuable player. That shit don't happen like that. Be good.
What's going on, brothers? Hey, I wanted to ask you on that, Q. Why can't we ever hit on the 5th and 6th round? By the way, other teams do, but we can't hit.
We can't hit because number one, if you going 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th round, you must sit down and do your homework. You get what I'm saying? Be good.
Yeah.
If you got a particular system, and this is for offense and for defense right here. Say you're running a 46 bear type of defense or a cover 2. You're gonna get players that's structured for that particular system in the 4th through 7th round. If you're gonna get them, you say, hey, we need strong run assists. We need strong. This player right here lines up with this. You look at the scouting report and you draft towards that. Or on the offensive side, you say, hey, we need speed. We need somebody to come in and just be a deep threat, and we can work on everything else with that person. We'll take that person and allow him to be just the speed that we need. You don't sit here and take a person and think they're going to be polished on everything else, and they do at the later rounds, they're specific at one thing. They're specific at doing something that made them, jump off the screen. Whether that be, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. I just said we simply don't hit on. That's all I'm simply saying.
And I said it because we don't do the homework. Be good.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
You're right.
We don't do no homework. You can't pick a motherfucker and then you sitting here looking at like I'm gonna be honest with you. When you knew you needed an edge rusher two seasons ago, you go and you pick DJ Johnson off of necessity. You don't pick him because he was the best player that you felt like could run your system. They panic and pick DJ Johnson. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
When you make panic and desperation moves, you don't get the best move for your franchise. And that's hence where we sitting at. You got a bunch of players, like I said, in the late rounds, you better do your homework on. That's why we don't ever hit on them guys, because you getting a bunch of guys here that, like I say, they're specific to skill sets, and you got to know how to tap into their skill set to be able to utilize them better.
I got you, Q. It's just like I said, when I see other teams when they hit on them, was a couple years ago, my team now, the LA Rams, when they hit on all their draft picks.
Whoa. You said your team, the LA Rams.
Q, I'm just here for more support. I'll be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying. It's like other teams, they known for hitting those like late picks, and I would love to see the Panthers start doing that, because I believe the Panther system is flawed, especially these last 7 to 8 years. And it'd be nice to start hitting on some of those late. You know what I'm saying?
Like Jalen was saying earlier, Jaden Crumley ain't gonna be the first nigga that you hit on from last season. Because I'm gonna tell you now, they took that nigga out of desperation. He was not a planned pick. Now, Cam Jackson is a different story this year. That was planned. You could see that they had a guy. They said, okay, this guy fits in our system. We need a nose. We need a guy that can come in and move bodies around. We're going to have him come in and specifically do just that.
And it was
that
quick.
was planned, and it was smart.
Yep.
Jaden Crumley was just a developmental player. Let's see what it is. Most of the way the Carolina Panthers system works is those day 3 picks, the 5th through the 7th, those are scouting guys. You know what I'm saying? That's who usually makes those decisions, the scouting department. You know what I mean? Plus the GM, but he don't know much about those guys. But this draft was so loaded, just like we said,
Man.
that there was still
Talent.
3rd round, 2nd round talent down there in those rounds.
Yep.
That, not saying got looked over, that it was just got pushed down. They just got pushed down.
So y'all basically saying the GM, because I don't believe in Dan Morgan. I still don't. He just, like I said, it's just like y'all just what I'm hearing from y'all. It was so loaded, you couldn't miss.
He was lucky this year. He was lucky that there were guys that he could choose from and not fuck it up.
Mm-hmm. And that's why Be Good, I said, I feel good about this draft, and I labeled it the first step because he couldn't fuck it up. He couldn't fuck it up. Ain't no way. I mean, yeah, you could be. I don't think he that ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Like, be like, that is some dumb shit to fuck that up, bro. Like, this was too much talent, man, that came out of these schools this year.
Now
50 seniors too, man.
Now next year, Dan Morgan, we gonna see it again.
You don't need as much though, Jaden. You know what I'm saying? Jalen, damn, my fault. You don't need as much. Like, first pick should be a linebacker.
Yep.
If your quarterback don't shit the bed, because like I said, they're gonna push him though. They're gonna push him. So don't even worry about it.
My fault, y'all.
Oh, okay.
I missed what y'all said.
So go ahead and get the line.
Run it back for him. Go run it back for him.
My fault. I got a phone call on that.
Oh, far as what? Far as the GM he couldn't fuck the damn draft up. That's why I'm excited about the draft. Like I actually like the draft because it was so loaded. Because say Nick Scorton. Nick Scorton was a guy that I was high on. You know what I'm saying? Cam Jackson and Watson. I said if you can get those guys, low like that. I was talking about them.
What I'm hearing is he don't get credit for this, right? That's what I'm hearing. Because when people come back to this draft, he drafted so well. I heard it from y'all saying this draft was so loaded, he couldn't mess this up. That's what I'm hearing.
You got to give him some kind of credit. Be good. Like, I mean, he just couldn't fuck it up. So, I mean, you got to give him some credit.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, though, if he fails, I'm talking about future drafts. If people come back to this draft, I wonder, what I'm saying, when I heard this draft was so loaded that, what I'm saying, you couldn't mess this draft up. You get what I'm saying? This is an outlier.
This is an outlier. Yeah, that's an outlier. Because you look at everybody that's drafted down the board, whatever position may be, you know what I'm saying? Do they not make the room better at Carolina? Yes, they do. And that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? The receiver that you drafted, he made that room better. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, he's better than what we had in there. When you go there and he said Nick Scorton, he's better than what we had in there. Princely, he's better than what we had in there. So, you see what I'm saying? As you go down, you keep going down the running back. He could.
I got you, but y'all got to keep receipts on this because fans will bring that up, like you know what I mean, like he did something.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, they can put receipts on me. I'm gonna say what I'm saying.
I got
right
you.
now.
I mean, I believe y'all evaluation, but I'm saying I'm just trying to note this because if Dan Morgan doesn't hit in the future draft picks, what I'm saying is people will make the excuse for like this year's draft. Well, he hit on a bunch of starters this year. And what y'all telling me, this is an outlier. I just don't want to, Carolina like to hold on to trash too long. You know what I'm saying? We hoarders over here. And I'm simply saying on that situation, hey, if he messes up in future, you know what I'm saying? Future draft picks, say 2 years, I don't want them to come back, you know what I'm saying, to this situation. Like, well, look how well he did in this draft. When, you know what I'm saying, y'all telling me it was outlier. I want his
Well,
feet still to
how
the
many
fire. That's
players
all
we
I'm
pull?
saying.
How many players we pull out of there? 7 or 8? Like 8 players, right?
Yeah. It was 8.
8 out of the 9 or 10 picks.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go out there on a limb, be good, and say 5 of them motherfuckers is gonna be good players for us.
I got you, Goat, but
Okay.
you get what I'm saying. I'm just trying to throw this for future reference. A lot of people go back to this draft, like you remember when he found 5 starters like they was out the blue.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I
That's what I'm
got you.
saying.
I
That
got
at
you.
like
Yeah, I got you. I
like
got you.
this
I
draft
understand
wasn't
exactly what
loaded.
you're saying.
That's simply
Yeah,
what I'm saying when it
yeah,
comes
yeah,
down to it. Just to try to
yeah.
hold on
I
to
got you.
trash. That's all I'm saying. Goat. That's
I
all
read
I'm
you
saying.
100. I read you 110%. I got everything you saying. I got you. Yeah. But hey man, I just come in here. What were y'all talking about as far as Clowney
Nothing much.
being released? I told motherfuckers that shit too. I ain't trying to be no know-it-all or nothing like that, man. But when they drafted Scorton, and then he's like, "Yo, you say that money on the cap?" Shit,
He
that's
knew.
a no-brainer. That was a
He knew.
no-brainer. He didn't give us nothing. I heard niggas today talking about, yeah, man, he ain't do nothing for get him up out of here. Why anytime when you end up cutting a motherfucker, get him, first you get him. Oh, y'all was so excited last year about the Davion Clowney coming to the motherfucking Panthers. Clowney gonna do this. Clowney gonna do that. Clowney.
Mhm. Hey,
Now,
Goat, didn't you have a bet? You had a bet on C3. I listened to that podcast when dude said he was gonna have just as much sacks as Burns. I'm talking about like 8 sacks.
I I probably
You know what I'm
did.
talking about?
I went over there one time and shut it down because somebody it was well, I ain't gonna say somebody, fuck it. It was Panther Pickle was saying that this motherfucker said, I wish I had it, the timestamp and everything on that show, that this defensive line last year was one of the best. Yeah, 3,000 yards got put on them. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers say they look at the bodies and this and that. Just like saying Bobby Brown and my boy from I don't know why I can't never remember that guy's name. So y'all see what I ain't calling him trash player or anything like that, but he's nothing. He's no needle mover. They come from
Turk.
Kansas City. Yeah, they come from Kansas City.
They
You know what
call
I'm
him
saying?
Big Turk. That's what they call
He
him.
but Jalen, you're not gonna get no needle move. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna move no
Exactly.
needle. Neither one of them. You understand what I'm saying? So just continue to plug it. Dan Morgan, Dave Canales, keep plugging through the draft. And let's build us a team and build some depth and everything else, man. That's the only excitement, be good, that I can give to the Carolina Panthers faithful.
I got you, Go.
Hopefully we
I
can keep
understand
plugging
how
through
the
the
team
draft.
set up is looking like, okay, if somebody, I ain't going to say his name, don't succeed, we got a potential to get somebody to have, you know what I'm saying, with the players and stuff we got with young contracts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? If that player's gone,
Mm-hmm.
those other players will be able to flourish.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, as soon as I say his name, people come out the woodwork, say I'm a hater. You know what I mean? So I'm
Who
trying
is
not to
that?
have that same. You know who I'm talking about. The one who hands the ball and throws the ball. I'm just saying, with all the weapons he got, if he don't flourish or something and say next or 2 years and they get rid of him, I just think the next one they bring in, he will really, you know what I'm saying, have
be
the
good.
team set
The
off, you know.
flourish level is so low. It's so low. Like I keep saying, 35, 3,800 yards.
So
That's
I mean,
low, bro.
I keep telling
That's
myself that
nothing.
I'm trying to talk myself out of it, go, because I'm trying to talk myself out of it. I mean, I know it's more likely 99.9% is going to happen, but I'm trying to talk myself out of it. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You remember when I said I was going to jump off that bridge? You know what I mean? I'm trying to talk myself out of it.
But that's nothing though, cuz. I'm trying to tell you that
I
is
mean, I
so
agree,
the
Goat.
bar the
I
bar
said
is
it.
so low,
Yeah,
it don't make
I
no
said it
sense.
last year, Goat. He don't have to technically win that many games, as long as he's showing, like they say, improvement,
Mm-hmm.
which ain't much. when it comes
The
down to
bar
the
is
whole situation they're signing.
the,
I agree
the
with you on
bar
that
is
situation.
so low, bro. The bar is so low, and some of these cats right here don't get it. They just don't get it. The bar is so low. It's low. You
The
gotta
thing is,
the other guys, man, that's running the league is doing laps around that shit. They doing laps around that shit, man.
but there is a thing coming out though that we might ditch him if he ain't good this year. We might ditch him.
Well, that's the you
I
know
mean,
what, Jalen? That's the little side, like the footnote. You know what I'm saying? That's the little footnote, and that's the insurance policy. Think about it. You got Mark. Leo said it yesterday when he came on yesterday, right? But
Mhm.
a person should know this right here. Okay, if you look at everything, they already have mock draft models out there right now for 2026, and
Okay.
you got the Carolina Panthers picking as high as 6, almost in the
Oh,
top 5, right?
they
In
got
these
us
mock,
that low in the
yes, sir.
draft.
In these mock
dang.
models,
Please, let it stay.
Let us.
already as high as 6, y'all. You understand? Already. So that means I keep telling y'all when motherfuckers say, "Yeah, we got this, we got that." Hey, there was 31 more other teams in that draft that got better.
Oh yeah,
That team right there, say like
Eagles.
Jaguars. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yep.
C.J. Stroud and them who was had
Jaden
injuries.
Higgins, dog. They
That
signed him
decimated
to a
about
full
Hendricks.
contract.
Uh, Cincinnati Bengals won't be as low as they, you know what I'm saying, was this year because of the injuries and contract negotiations and all that stuff. They'll be a more formidable team, than they was. But you got some of those teams because there's probably about 6 to 7 bottom feeders that will be there just like they predicted next year because their team, got better, but it didn't move the needle because they were so depleted and deficient in those
Hmm.
rooms. You know what I'm saying? On the offensive side of the ball and defensive side of the ball. They got us picking at 6, be good. Jalen.
That's
They got us picking
I
at
hope
6.
it
crazy.
stays that way, Goat. I really do. And I know people say when it comes to because, like I said, I'm trying to root for the home team, but the ultimate goal in playing football is to win this. You know what I'm saying? That the Lombardi Trophy. If you're not trying to
Yes,
win the
yeah, yes,
Lombardi
sir.
Trophy, I'm not trying to be here for more support. You know what I'm saying, Goat?
I'm with you. I'm 100. You preaching. You
No, no,
preaching.
no, 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 wait a damn minute. Y'all supposed to be here for moral support. The love on your team in spite of.
You preaching. Fuck that nigga that be good. You preaching. Don't ever get damn
Goat,
what
I
he talking
mean,
about.
Q, you already
You
know. You
preaching.
said that out loud and stuff like that in the locker room. Yeah, well,
You
Q, you may
preaching, be
shoot
good.
me. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to it, I'm
No, no,
like,
no,
better not
no,
hear
no.
it.
You love your motherfucking team through the thick and the thin.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
You preaching, be good.
Goddamn, Q, for you staying out the goddamn stepped on some red dressing, bro. I gotta clean all this up.
Love your team. Don't flip on your team, be good. Don't you do it.
Nah, go. I mean, Q, it's just certain things I can't lie to myself about. Like, you know how certain people saying playoffs and stuff like that. I want it to be the case. It's just I don't believe that's more likely going to happen when it comes down to it.
Driver, playoffs is you might make the playoffs one day. I ain't saying it gonna be today, but maybe one day. Just keep hope alive.
'Cause I
Yeah.
will always say this. I would rather be sorry as hell than be mediocre. Now I ain't trying to talk red up, but they been going what is it, 7-10 for the last 4 years. I would rather not be in that situation when it comes down to it. I know they got a better chance this year to make it, but that situation is hard to kind of keep building your team in the right direction.
Well,
I
be
would
good.
rather.
Look at what they look at what happened. You had Desmond Ritter the year prior. You understand what I'm saying? And you made a quarterback change, right? Then you had you brought in Kurt and Michael and you made a quarterback change. That's why. Quarterback. You see what I'm saying? They made quarterback change the last 2 to 3 years. Mariota made a quarterback change. You see what I'm saying? They keep turning
Yeah,
in the
I mean,
same record.
I believe right now they in the best shape to start making the playoffs now with the young
Hey,
quarterback they got.
there you
So
go.
it took them a
I think
while,
they,
but
I
they
think they
got their
found their
guy.
guy. Yeah, they got their guy.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
they
they
found
found
their
their
guy.
guy.
Well, I think we all
And
agree on
boom.
that. This
If you
situation.
look
I'm
at
just
the
simply
last
saying.
3 years, they made quarterback change. They turn in the same record.
Yeah,
Quarterback.
I'm just
That's
simply
just how
saying. Go.
important it is.
You agree with me on this? I don't want to go through the Kyler Murray situation where they end
You
up
going
paying the
to?
guy,
I better say
You
then
yeah.
going
end up
to?
like 5, 7
Yeah,
years
that's an
trying to
absolute
revamp
mess
this
up, bro.
whole thing and realize they don't make it.
What's up, though?
Kyler Murray, Daniel Jones. You get ready to go through that same shit. Monkey see, monkey do. I don't know what. They get ready to fall in that same motherfucking rabbit hole.
It's an absolute mess there.
How you
Say what
feeling
though?
about it, though? What's going on?
Sure, chilling, fellas. Just enjoying the show.
Hey,
Yes,
buddy.
Lord.
What you think about Clowney? The savior. He was just y'all savior. He
Man,
was
it's
just
time for him to sit
the
his old
Rock
ass
Hill
down.
savior.
It's time for him to sit it down.
Okay. That's what everybody's saying now. Fuck him. I done heard fuck him. He ain't did shit.
Boy, it's
He
that
was
nigga quick, ain't it?
yeah. Oh, cute.
I mean,
Man, cut it.
didn't they say he was
Man.
better than Burns when we got him because
Yeah.
he said he had like 10
Yeah.
Yes,
sacks?
sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
be good.
That's
One
right.
of the best lines we had. Now they cut that man head, slam the fuck off. I thought he was this great run. Oh, he's sexy. He's a run stopper. He's a run stopper.
Biddity bing.
Now yeah, they cut his head, slam the fuck off today. Boy, you should hear them niggas. I ain't never
Sound
liked
like
him
we got some
anyway.
hypocrites, don't we? Got some hypocrites in this fan base. That hype you up, but as soon as you don't, you know what I'm saying, meet their expectation,
Okay.
they're cursing name.
Man, these niggas right here will stab you in your back. You take that goddamn jersey off. You take that jersey off you want to, be good. And you talking about hey, you got security. You got security around these niggas, be good. You better have security. Cause these niggas, man, hey, you talking about you the Rams fan now? They'll get you.
Go, I get a lawsuit if I put my hands on somebody. I already done had that happen. I learned my lesson.
That's
Look at
why
I
I
Mike.
learned
just
to bite my lip till
oh
it
yeah.
bleed and walk off.
Hey, but see, that's what I'm talking about. See, all the fighters, see, you can't fight because you train. So all the fighters have security. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather, all the boys have security now. Because they can't, like you said, you can't put your hands on nobody.
Yes, Lord. You put your hands on somebody, your ass going to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kid always say they turn these cheeks to let me hit them. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's a dollar sign every shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Yes,
no,
sir.
it's just like I said. I support y'all. I think y'all really honest about y'all assessments, and y'all mostly be right. But people still don't want to give you credit, like y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
Hey, man, that's
So you know
life,
what I
man.
mean. Like I said, when I'm here, I'm trying to give y'all flowers because I believe y'all speak the truth when it comes down to it. And y'all
Niggas doubted
man
Jesus.
enough to say when you're wrong too when it comes down to it.
Niggas doubted
Everybody
Jesus.
else
You
would
know what I'm
be.
saying?
You say what?
I say niggas doubted Jesus, man. It's okay.
Yeah, it's
We
fine.
know the truth.
It's 100% fine. Yeah, they doubted Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, these niggas around here.
Yeah, but somebody got to give y'all flowers because y'all deal with that every day. Y'all said last year, hey,
Yeah.
this defense doesn't look right. What happened? Everybody started saying we can't win with this defense. Y'all was calling this way before the season even started. I still haven't really seen people giving y'all flowers and stuff like that. They're rather trying to prove y'all wrong on something than to say, you know what, y'all know what y'all talking about. I don't agree with y'all methods on how y'all go about it, but y'all right. You get what I'm saying?
Well, be good. First thing they
That's
say,
it.
I know I can't slack. Burns ain't shit, right? But a Brian Burns leave out the door. and a Frankie Louvu leave out the door, and Derek Brown is hurt. What you think you gonna get?
Oh, we like y'all said. I've seen the team. I'm like, man, I don't even know who certain these players were. I'm like, this ain't gonna look right. Y'all said it wasn't gonna look right. What happened? Historically bad defense. Then people was all shocking. You know what I mean? Talking about how
Yeah.
can this defense be this bad? I would like name the personnel. And then when you name the personnel, people acting like they shocked when that stuff happens.
Mm,
You know?
not to
Then they
mention
blame
both.
Evero for it somehow. But
Yeah.
like, how? I just don't get.
The safety goes back to damn Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? They cut the other one. What the fuck you thought?
Yeah. That's why I realized too, when it comes with a fan base, I'm talking about the players. Why would you want to stay here if you know they're gonna treat you like that? You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
Man.
I mean, I ain't saying you need to be all support with kumbaya with the players, but how the Panther, fan base, and especially how the media and stuff be treating them, talking about, hey, instead of blaming who, I ain't gonna say his name, but they'll blame everybody else. And they looking at the situation. He ain't doing nothing. They be like, y'all worse. I mean, how could you? I mean, why would you want to stay here? Because at the end of the day, you're gonna get blamed no matter what, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Eagles game. Old buddy dropped the ball. We could have we could have won the game. We would have caught the ball. I like, didn't we still have like 3 more tries or something? Wasn't it second down or something? I forgot when he dropped the
Yeah,
ball.
something like that. I mean, but they forget about all the other plays, you know what I'm saying, that got you there, or all the, like you said, the other plays behind that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's football is a whole lot of plays, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I really
And
wouldn't say a
go,
whole lot of plays, but I mean certain
yeah,
specific plays. You might be like,
and
okay, we didn't get that touchdown, or this guy missed that field goal, or whatever, you know, and then you want to blame that play on the game.
yeah.
You can't do that all the time.
And and I say this when it came to that Eagles game, which people love bringing up. Was that same team that played in the Super Bowl that played the Carolina Panthers? I don't think so. They had nothing. I mean, say Super Bowl, they really went after it.
Don't
That
you
game
Mm-hmm.
versus us, oh, we got them. And
don't you
we
open
all
your
been
bucket
through that
now? Talking
situation
about the
playing
Eagles
sports. You know a
game.
team that we can beat halfway trying. You know what I'm saying?
Jilly, you
Man,
said don't open your black ass mouth. That what you saying?
Yep. Like about the Eagles. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. No, no,
Lord have
no.
mercy. See, goat. You see what you done
What
did?
y'all do here? Y'all got Jalen cursing
hey,
now on here?
You
it
called me
happen.
fool, bro.
Hey,
Jilly called me a
hey, big
nigga
up,
earlier.
big up. When you 5 and 12 and shit like that, man. I mean, it happens. You can't go in a bar but so many damn times before you take a drink. You understand what I'm saying? So
I got you.
If that boy
yeah,
Yeah,
got
me
good
21,
food,
so
he
it
don't
don't
need to
matter
drink.
now. You know what I
I
mean?
Shit,
mean,
that
But
record
a
there, you
hard
need a
knock
whole
life.
darn liquor cabinet.
it was bound to happen. Bound to happen.
That's why y'all be
Bound to
taking
happen.
y'all umbrellas money, huh, Q? You know what I'm saying? Gotta make yourself feel better, huh?
You damn right. I told them boys what time it was. They know more than
And
me, so
go
that's
you
fine.
too. You go you too. You take your umbrellas
Mhm.
money too.
I had to, man. You had to be good.
They know
You
so
got
much,
to.
man. You can't tell these
I
niggas
got to.
nothing.
Oh, be good. They still more to collect. They still more to collect. The niggas come
I
out here
got you.
talking
I bet
crazy,
I
man.
can't talk. I bet my own cousin because he'll listen to one of them other podcasts about us making the playoffs. He bet 250 with me. That's easy money.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? They playoff money, they
Damn.
record money, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, they still more out there. They still more money out there.
Damn,
I
bro.
mean, but like I
That's a
said,
bad pet there, bro.
you said
Hmm?
what, brother?
That's a bad pet there.
That's what it happens when you start listening to other people. You know what I'm saying? I tried to tell him. You will listen to certain
Yeah.
podcasts. I ain't gonna say his name. You know what I'm saying? We cool with him when it comes down
What
to it.
they say? They said certain podcasts said we gonna take a tight end with the first pick. And niggas just shoo, they took off with that. Why in
Man,
the hell would you take a tight end? You know what I'm saying? When most of the tight ends wasn't predicted to go until the fourth round.
Well, Tyler Warren and the other dude, they were first round
Yeah.
guys.
But real talk though, Q, Loveland, who was better than Tyler Warren, if um fuck, who picked Loveland up? Who was that picked Loveland up?
Was it
I don't remember off the top of my head.
I think it was
Yeah,
the Bears. Hold on, let me see though.
I think the Bears did get that nigga,
yeah,
man.
I'm drawing a blank. But think
Yep,
about it. And
yep,
you
they
look at the
did.
board. You look at the board. If they want to pick Loveland right there, what they did in the first round, don't you think they could have got him later? They could have traded out that pick, or they could have got him later. Look at the way the board fell for tight ends and shit like that. They could have got him later. That position was not warranted. Not saying the boys ain't good, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a tight end this year, you could have got into the third, fourth round. That's all I'm saying now.
I
Y'all
mean,
can
I
come
just
at
don't
me.
get it. Let me ask you. I'm talking about it to y'all, the Black Cat Panther podcast. Why do everybody go against what y'all say? Usually, when y'all say y'all, we need to get this player, it pans out for another team. But you know
Because
what I mean?
they
Like they
look at
always
us.
go against your opinion, but when y'all turn out to be right, they never give. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like
they look
what?
at us like we haters be good because
Yeah,
we
it's
don't
the delivery. Yeah.
conform to the
Mm-hmm.
way and the style that everybody around here kiss ass. You know what I'm saying? Just because that's
I
my
got
team,
you.
I don't have to kiss their ass on everything that they
Okay.
do. I
Yeah, my
like
brother
and I
Elaine used to
respect
say,
some
be a
things,
cheerleader.
but I'm
Yeah,
opinion
yeah,
based. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
have my
yeah.
I
own
got you.
opinion about how shit should go, and
Mm-hmm.
niggas don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't give
I
a
got you,
fuck.
brother. I got you. I mean, to me, it's like y'all don't say nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? To me, I'm talking about especially on the football. You know what I'm saying? We all been in the locker room. You hear crazy stuff. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Y'all just really just telling me. I mean, like for me, when I hear what y'all saying, you know what? I'm like, hey, y'all speaking the gospel to me. Y'all ain't
Yeah,
lying. You
but
know what I
be
mean? If I
good.
have an
But
agreement, I disagreement, I'll
You
let y'all
also
know.
gotta remember, you talk about a bunch of niggas that ain't never really played the game before. You get what I'm saying? So they ain't gonna
That
understand
too.
how we played. Go play college. I played high school, and it's just one of them things where we can understand and relate to certain things to a certain level. And I'd be like, well,
I
shit, I remember
understand,
when I
bro.
did. You get what I'm saying?
I understand, like, that comment would go. I mean, what he said to me yesterday, like, I told you about losing and scoring more points. And I said, I'll be looking at the situation like I didn't do enough. And y'all like, that's the competitor. In you. A lot of people don't understand stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I guess that's why I relate to y'all, you know what I'm saying, so much. Because you ain't going to sugarcoat it. Y'all just tell it how it is. And I guess people get turned off by it. But at least to me, y'all straight shooters when it comes down to it. That's
Well,
how
and
I
like
look
Go
at it.
say, it's the delivery because it's like I'm not gonna be nice about saying that we're terrible. I'm just saying, hey, we ain't shit. And they don't like to hear one, they don't like
yeah,
to hear us
yeah.
cuss like that. And then two,
I
they
got you.
don't like nobody that's gonna be direct and tell you to like if you ain't shit, be good. Most niggas will say they'll whisper behind your back, that nigga be good ain't shit.
I got you. I
I'm the
got you.
type of
I'm
nigga,
not. I mean,
be
I tell
good.
my sister
You
that all
ain't
the time.
shit. You get what I'm saying?
I,
I'm
tell
gonna say it to your
I tell
face.
my sister she had a bad game right there and there. Q. I like you didn't do. You know what I'm saying? I cuss at her. You didn't do stuff. Like do shit. She'd be like, "Why ain't coming?" I like, I ain't coming down. You didn't show me nothing. And she'd be like, "Why you? Why I gotta have that high expectation?" Cause I was like,
And
cause I had
yeah.
a high expectation. I expect you to, you know what I'm saying, lift the bar even higher. You know what I mean?
Why
Mhm.
When it
why
comes
even
down
go
to it.
out there? Why practice in the sun? Why you know what I'm saying? Why sweat? Why put you know what I'm saying? Why put injury and bruises on your body? You know what I'm saying? You want to host that Lombardi at the end of the year. You want to
Yeah.
be competitive right there in going into every game. But not saying that Dan Morgan don't, Canales don't, or this and that guy don't. Y'all know that we have, far as the quarterback position, we have forced the issue on these players in here, and that's been the problem. Okay? We did what we did to get this guy, things like that. So they're saying we got too much invested. We
Mm.
got to go out here and build this offensive line. We got to go out here and build this receiving corps. We got to go out here. But you do that, guess what? Go lacking. Defensive backfield, the defensive line, defensive secondary. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't do it all at once. Then you come back for the shortcomings of the person who you billing all this shit for and talk shit about the defense who you knew wasn't going to be worth a damn.
Which we figured that, though. I mean, we all
That's
knew
the
that
point I
one.
don't like.
Yeah,
Right
that's
there,
what I'm
when they
saying,
blame
though,
the
Jalen.
defense.
Where the fuck is the surprise? Why you
Yeah,
mad?
that was.
Why you surprised?
That's what I don't
Why
like.
you
Goat
surprised that
you
Clowney got the fuck up out of here today? Why you surprised? He didn't do shit.
Well, and this is the thing, Go. None of them are surprised because they knew he wasn't shit from the start. But they got on this table and beat for this nigga all last year. Oh, he begging for
But
Birdie.
Q,
He ain't want 30 million. Yeah.
then they talk shit about him today, though, Q.
Talk cash shit.
Hypocrites.
Talk shit about the man today.
Because they said he was gonna have more production than Burns did, and I'm like, he didn't even come close to that. Then they still gotta get on Burns, and he didn't. I mean, he basically left the situation that had the same situation that he was dealing with here. No quarterback.
See? And the thing is, and now that we, got rid of him, do y'all think the Panthers should get Eric Kendricks? Y'all think y'all should?
Who?
Eric Kendricks. He's a free agent right now. Mm-hmm.
Them niggas ain't spending no motherfucking money, Jalen.
No, they ain't spending no money, Jalen.
Nah, it's a much of a tight
Now, at this point right here, Jalen, they ain't spend no money. It's not gonna be no big name. That's just like yesterday. Q was talking about Kayvon Thibodeau. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to pay him. Then you're gonna have to get.
Hold on. I was reading the reports of what was out there. You ain't hear me say that's the nigga that I wanted.
Okay, when you ask the question, you understand what I'm saying? You're gonna have to pay him, and then guess what motherfucker gonna say? Okay, so he comes in here next year. Let's say the offensive plan this year going into the 2025 season is that the Carolina Panthers is gonna run the ball, try to set up play action, and take shots when they can. That's not an explosive offense. What I just named. I said yesterday I used the word vanilla. You remember you remember they used to use that word a lot, Q? You remember they used that word in the preseason? Vanilla. Okay. It's gonna be fucking vanilla once again. Here comes the vanilla once again.
Hey, and guys, can I ask this question too? When it comes down to it, what happens when the teams get used to us spot throwing the ball? You know, because Miami dealing with that whole situation right now. They can beat the bad teams, but they can't beat the good teams. I mean, the only team they technically beat was Dallas. And we know Dallas always being, are they good? Are they not? They've never been great. You know what I'm saying? But when you bring that up, people don't, you know what I mean? Because we know Bryce, compared, he did change his game, but I just thought he was out there, this spot throwing out there. You know what I'm saying? Except for the Falcons game. That was him. But you can only go so far with that type of style of play. And this shows right now in Miami. Because if I'm assuming, go tell me if I'm wrong, they ready to get rid of that coach from Miami, right? What's his name again?
No, but yeah, McDaniels.
McDaniels.
Not McDaniels.
And what they say about him, go
McDonald.
And what they say about him, go when he was there, he was the offensive genius. He was the best play caller in football. Then when teams caught up with what they say, oh, he can't adapt. He's not helping Tua out. Oh, I'm like, nah, he's still calling the same plays. It's just the defense that adapted to the whole situation and what they do.
Yep. See, they done caught up to Mike McDaniel's ass. You know what I'm saying? What he was trying to do. And then, when he had Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle go out there on the outside, you know what I'm saying? And then you got one-on-ones, then throw that motherfucker out there about two or throw that bitch out there to him quick. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of pop passes. Basically what it was. And them boys, and just run past motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They had it. We did a show What was that cute? Was it 2 seasons ago? A season ago? No, yeah, about two seasons ago with TD Finn. One of the at that
Oh
time he was
yeah,
one of the biggest.
that was a year ago.
About a year ago. At one time he was he was the biggest Miami podcast out there. That year
Mm-hmm.
we went down there and played Miami. And he was saying, and people didn't like it, be good. What he was saying. He was saying that was a predictable offense. Motherfucker gonna catch up to him. And they did.
Mm-hmm. You talking
But
about
what did
the
they tell us?
Miami podcast? You talking about my man TD Fins talk? That's
Yeah,
what I
Yeah,
yeah.
listened to.
But this
My
is the
fault for
thing.
saying his name.
What
Y'all wasn't
what
trying to.
yeah, oh yeah,
No,
I
no.
called the name. Yeah, you good. No, but then what do people tell us? Oh, we need to do at that same time they was telling us to emulate Miami. We need to do and build this just like Miami. That's what Bryce need, a time and offense. This, that. He need them
That's
type of
crazy.
receivers and this and that. That's what people was telling us to do. But yet and still, this man was telling us a year ago that people was gonna catch up to that shit. It was
Yeah,
predictable. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
But you was telling us
yeah.
to do it. Come on, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh,
So that
that's
shit
not
is
I mean,
outdated.
that's
happening.
what I'm feeling right now, dude. That's why I brought that up on that
Yeah,
situation. I'm like, team's gonna adapt because at one point Bryce would hold on to the ball, and you know what I mean. If this through defense is off, now that they see okay, he's more likely spot throwing out there, we gonna stop that. You know what I'm saying? Go well, we
well,
may be able to
yeah,
beat bad teams, but when it comes to good teams who
They
have
gonna
the
figure him
personnel and
out
stuff, oh,
and
they're gonna have like 5 pick sixes out there.
and
You
be
know,
good
Dave.
and be good. They gonna have a linebacker spy too because he started to run more last year. Remember that
Yeah,
he
I
was
mean,
running a
but
little more. Just
I don't
saying.
think he will take off because I think more likely when he keeps doing that, he's more likely gonna get hurt. I'm not. I mean, I'm not saying he's too or nothing like that, but I know he weighs a little bit. I mean, I know he probably weighs what 20, 30 pounds less than Tua. Bryce running ain't the
well,
ideal situation.
I think Tua just got problems, as far as with them concussions and shit like that because Bryce took some
Yeah,
hits. I said, little motherfucker tough now. He took some hits. He popped
yeah.
his ass
But
back
go,
up.
you know, that
But
stuff wear down. You can only take so
yeah, yeah,
many
yeah, yeah,
shots for
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
long.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
you can
yeah,
only
yeah,
take
yeah,
so
Facts.
yeah, 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 yeah. But this is the thing. See, the problem was he was holding on to the motherfucker. And guess what? And then what? What did everybody say? Oh, we can't get separation. You know what I'm saying? They blamed it on the receivers, talking about separation, and that's the reason why he getting hit, and that's the offensive line, and this and that. So then you go get the highest paid offensive line. You have assembled the highest paid offensive line. Now, last year, still took sacks, still was holding on to the ball, got benched, got benched. Came back last year, still took sacks and this and that because not the receivers couldn't uncover or whatever the way he sees the game and arm strength and things like that to zip that ball in there or have to see around or over the line. I mean, and that's what it is basically in a nutshell. So you can go get the highest paid offensive line. You can go out there and get the speedy receiver because we done seen that in Miami. With Tua, you can put it on time and throw it out like that. These teams, these defensive coordinators, the whatever, are good enough by mid-season. They gonna figure out what the fuck you doing and they gonna shut it down. They gonna make you come at it, and he can't. He's not that multifaceted enough to come at you so many different ways. And that's where the limitations is gonna come in, and you never gonna see playoffs consistently, and you're never gonna see Super Bowl, NFC
I
championships,
mean, I mean,
none of
go.
that
I
shit.
think everybody on this podcast right here, we see it. It's just the problem of the other fans don't see it, and then when they see it, it's gonna be too late.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, it's gonna be like 30. You know how I always said 15 years. It wasn't the fact that we were gonna be sorry for 15 years. I ain't saying we're gonna be on the Brown situation. I was just simply saying after like 7 years, then realize, you know what, Bryce this ain't the guy. That's when
Yeah.
they're gonna have to
And
start over and let some players go. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
uh-huh.
sign one. You
Uh-huh.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
I
you know what I
agree.
mean. Guess what?
I agree.
That's another what? Four. I mean, I'm talking about with the years. Well, that's like I said, that's gonna be in 15 years when it comes down
Yeah.
to it.
You can
That's
look
why I
at it
say
like
some of
this
y'all
right
gonna
here.
have great grandchildren before the Panthers get it right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we were talking about a little earlier, and you say Hunt is on a 4-year plan, and Lewis is on a 3-year. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
What they'll probably end up having to do, they'll probably extend Lewis one more year. Then it'll
Yep.
be exactly what Be Good was talking about. You know what I'm saying? You'll say, "Oh shit, we got the wrong guy," or if we don't go back in this draft, or if we sign him, y'all, and I know this ain't the thing about should we sign him. This ain't the show. This ain't what the show started about. But if we sign him, y'all know that's gonna be a 4 or better year contract, right? Y'all know that, right?
You said, "Whoa, really,
No, don't do that
Yeah,
to
it's
me,
gonna be
bro.
at least a 5-year contract.
See,
It's gonna be at least a 5 year.
really?"
it's gonna be a 4 year or better
Don't do that to
contract.
me, man.
I'm telling you, Dopey. I'm telling you, brother. It's not
What?
going.
Yeah,
They
that nigga could be here for a minute.
Yeah, he gonna be here for a minute. I'm done. I'm not gonna say, and we'll get into that even more. Explain it to y'all. But I'm telling y'all,
I
it's gonna
mean,
be a 4 year or better contract.
Dopey. I think the best scenario if it didn't happen is if he do like if Tepper does Jerry Jones. You
Hmm.
remember what he did to Dak Prescott his first year around. I mean, first couple years around when he didn't want to sign him, he kept doing a franchise tag. That's the
But
best
you see what
situation that
you
can
did.
happen. But I doubt that they do it. I doubt
Yeah,
they do
yeah.
it.
See, they ain't gonna do it. Be good because see, Jared didn't believe in that. See, our guy believes in this dude. You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
that's why
So
I said go.
they
I
gonna
don't
give him the
believe they.
bag.
Yeah,
They gonna give him
I
the
don't believe
bag.
they're gonna do it that way. But I say if he was to be honest and say, you know what, I'm gonna keep extending them, I would take that because at the end of the day, I know you paying on my, you know, what I'm
Yeah.
saying for that year, but at least you kind of make sure, hey, do
He'll
I
never
really got
see
the guy before I sign?
he'll never see they believe in him, so they'll never see a franchise. It'll never be no Kirk Cousin franchise tags and shit like that for him. They gonna give him
I agree. Go. I
yeah,
said for the last 2 years, even though he don't deserve it, he has a voice in that locker room in the front office. He
yeah,
who gets two first round wide receivers in the you know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
don't if you don't
yeah.
have power. I mean, if that ain't power. I don't know
He
what it is.
okay.
Go. He got
That
two
should tell
first
y'all.
round wide receivers.
There you go. That should tell y'all what I'm saying right there. Y'all should say, damn, he right. Because the motherfucker ran back there and said, we need to get Tech McMillan. Who the fuck do we get? Tech McMillan. His daddy said we need to get Xavier Leggett. And
We
what the
got
fuck we
Xavier
get?
Leggett.
Okay. And then when his black ass got drafted, they went and got Mingo.
Ooh.
Don't think about Deontay Johnson. They got Deontay when it
They
came
said,
down
Yeah.
to
yep,
it.
well, damn, be good. God damn. Yep, because they said they couldn't get a separator. They went and got the number 1 separator in football.
And
Yeah.
still couldn't do nothing with him. Ain't that something, go?
No, not a thing.
I mean, go. I'm
Well,
just hoping it don't happen. You know, I hate using that word hope. You know what I'm saying? I don't like having hope in things. I like to produce. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to it, I'm just
I
hoping
feel
that
you.
Carolina, you know what, do the right thing on this situation. But like I said, I'll be lying to myself if I don't think they'll sign him, especially they win 7 games if he throws for a minimum of 32 to 3,500
Uh-huh.
yards.
Oh, they gonna sign him.
Because I'm
He getting
like,
signed.
we know that ain't nothing. That's bare minimum. The fan base was like, he been improving every year. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I'm like, there you go. I would, I don't know how to explain it. Every quarterback better than him, but I guess since he's getting better, I guess that means he's our guy, right? You know what I mean? That's the best way I can put it.
You just said it. 3,000 plus yards. Um, 7 wins. He
Yeah,
signed.
yeah, yeah. Go. I said that last year. I think when we played Atlanta, you remember I said he doesn't have to, like, you know what I'm saying, throw for 250, but as long as he's throwing in that 187, what I
Mm-hmm.
say, 200-yard thing, and they winning games, they'll sign because
They'll
they be
sign him.
like, we winning games when it
They
comes
gonna
down
sign him.
to it. Yeah, and I'm my
Mike,
heart of
what's
heart, I
going
really do
on?
believe it.
What's happening, guys? How y'all doing, man?
Oh yeah, this the person I've been waiting to hear from. How you feeling?
Shit, and I'm feeling damn good, man. I'm feeling damn good. Shit,
Most people
shit,
don't lose somebody and feel good. Now what? Talk to me.
man. Hell, I mean, shit. If you look at all the young guys we got, we don't really need that much. You know what I'm saying? Hell, we don't need them. Receive Black shit. That motherfucker finna be gone, man. Because if you think about it, with us releasing damn Davion Clowney. If you look at the damn undrafted free agent, we signed 19 of them motherfuckers, man. 19. And then
Them
on
camp
top of
bodies
that,
though, Mike. Them camp
no,
bodies.
hold on, Mr. Camp Body. Did you look at the motherfucking damn draft? The motherfucker we got. Did you look at who we got? No, some of them guys should have been drafted, man. Some
Okay.
of them
I
motherfuckers, some of them should have been drafted for real.
Some of them make the team, but all night. Not saying 19 of them. It's gonna be a small percentage of what you think gonna make that team.
Well,
off of them guys.
I look at it like this here too. And there are no more excuses for a Zyro Everett. There are no more excuses for Bryce Young. There are no more excuses for all you motherfucking Bryce Young loving fans. And we ain't gonna have no more of that shit. That shit is over with. It ain't no more giving him another year. It ain't no more giving him another year and all that bullshit. That shit over with. You know?
Mean, they ain't gonna give him another year because they gonna sign him.
Wait a minute. I heard you said no excuses for Everett. I heard you said no more excuse for Everett.
I think Everett going regardless, kid. He don't want to be here no more.
This is last year of the contract. But what I'm saying is, Mike, you ain't see that man had a bunch of injured people last year, man. You didn't see the hand he got dealt.
Well, okay, all right. Well, see, this is why I say that. Now he got enough pieces that he for him to succeed. And if he can't succeed with the pieces that motherfucker got, he got to ride too. That's why.
So, what's your definition of success, Mike?
Hey, man, your defense got to be at least in the damn top 10.
No, you're not going from dead last to top 10.
No damn top 10. Hell no.
Hey, look.
Mike, they got us ranked right now in the NFL, even after them moves, still dead last.
Last, right now.
Right. Yeah, on paper, they got us last. They got us last on paper because, I would put
Mike,
no game
whether you want to believe it or not, you just got rid of Clowney. Clowney is still okay. Let me put this out there. He ain't shit when it comes to getting sacks, but he still was a good enough defender. And you get rid of him today, which hurts your defense a little bit, but it opens up for the young boys.
Well, see, that's the thing. We need to get rid of most of these old motherfuckers, what I would call camp bodies that ain't really doing shit. Getting paid, they doing that. Get these motherfuckers out of that team, let these young guys come in here and and perform, man, and grow. For real. We got to start somewhere. You got to put them motherfuckers in there.
Well, you can't be top 10 when you talking like that, though, Mike.
Okay.
Like that.
Hell, at least 15.
Check this out, though, Mike. Check this out. If you said like that, then okay, why the fuck did you extend Adam Thielen when you knew you was getting ready to sign? Because they knew they was getting ready to sign a bunch of these young wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? That we got in this receiver room. But just like you just said, the old motherfuckers need to get out of the way. Why do you? Because your quarterback, that's your quarterback safety blanket, and you got an offensive-minded coach. He say fuck the defense. You understand what I'm saying? He could give a damn about that defense.
But you know what? You really Adam Thielen song ain't really motherfucking damn set in stone either. With all the motherfucking wide receivers we got this
not now.
But because look, hell, Jalen Coker is the damn next Adam Thielen.
Well, you had him on the damn squad, on the roster. You know what I'm saying? Why did you get Thielen that motherfucking money a couple months ago then?
Well, a couple of months ago, they didn't know what that we were gonna be in this position to have all these kind of guys on our team.
You just said, but hold up, you just said the next Thielen was Coker, so you don't need Thielen if you got Coker.
Right. Okay. Now we signed Thielen before the draft, right?
Yeah, you gave him the money before. You gave him the money before the draft.
Right. So that don't mean that you can't get rid of him because you gave that motherfucker some money. That don't mean that.
What I'm saying is,
okay then. Okay. We signed Thielen, but hell, we really don't need Thielen. You can bring that motherfucker in just on third down. You see what I'm saying? You can still run these new guys first and second down. When third down come here, you bring.
So you gonna take the third down snap from Coker?
Well, no, you ain't gonna say. No, I'm saying you can start Coker and let motherfucker Thielen sit his ass on the sideline to come in and third down. You can do that. I mean, because if you think about it, how much are you actually going to ask motherfucking Adam Thielen to fucking do? How much you? I mean, Adam motherfucking down there 40 years old. You ain't so much you can ask him to do now.
If your offensive minded coach thinks that his quarterback and that motherfucking 34, 35-year-old receiver have some kind of motherfucking chemistry, that 34, 35-year-old receiver gonna be on that goddamn field, bro. I promise you.
I mean, I believe he's gonna be the slot. I think Adam is the slot when it comes down to it.
You better believe that.
I mean, hell, look now. If you think about it, look how many motherfuckers that we signed off of other teams, wide receivers, and these motherfuckers never hit the fucking field. Never hit the field. Motherfucker that we don't sign off of other teams, and them motherfuckers ain't even started or even played on the damn team. That was on the team, but that ain't now get on the damn team on the field and do shit because they didn't play them. Now that's what I call a waste of fucking money.
I mean, we can say that on the defense, right? We did sign a whole bunch of rotational players.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's all the way to that. Yeah, but we deep, man. We deep all across the fucking board. They want to. Everybody talking about we ain't got no line, we ain't got no wide receivers. The damn fucking the fucking schedule. Not the schedule. The fucking damn offense. Position and shit. We're not full. We need depth. Well, we got plenty of depth. And hell, all we doing is getting younger. We got rid of Clowney. Hell, we just got a little bit younger. Got that old motherfucker off the damn team. Blackshear, that motherfucker finna be gone.
I mean, we'll see how it goes when it comes down to the season.
It's a lot of motherfuckers.
I ain't knocking what you're saying, bro.
Gone, man.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have some kind of optimism because I look at it like this, man. We're in a position right now. It's a win-win for us. There's no way we can fucking lose this year.
I'm
gonna break it down to you because I'm gonna come up with just two, and it starts with our damn quarterback. Because if this motherfucker do some shit and show that he can be the damn Bryce, all these Bryce Young 11 fans, motherfuckers that say he is, if he can't come out, well then he gone and motherfucking then maybe we can get him up. So either way, it's a win-win. Either Bryce, you win and get us into the playoffs, or motherfucking damn get the fuck on and we get a quarterback who can. I mean, for real. And the fucking damn whole team on offense and defense already set up for the play. They're coming down.
You know what I'm scared though, Mike? What if he does what Kyler Murray does? That's your name, right? My fault if I'm wrong. Mike, that's your name, right?
Yeah,
Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, my fault. I don't like, you know what I'm saying.
Well,
if he if we know we're out the playoff position, but he does well at the back end where the games don't really mean nothing, they still give his fans hope, saying we can't let him go yet.
Yeah, for the same, we can't have these damn slow starts starting like a 1-6 and 1-7. And trying to make it to the fucking playoffs, and all we doing is fucking up our motherfucking draft position.
Well, Mike, check this out.
You can't fuck yourself twice. Don't jump out the frying pan until the fire, man.
Check this out, though, Mike.
My fault, bro. I really miss everything you said. It's raining where I'm at, so I really miss what you said.
Yeah. Check this out, though, Mike. Will you be surprised? Will you be surprised if he comes out there and look like he did the beginning of last year? Will you be surprised?
No, I'm gonna be surprised because right now I'm not expecting anything special out of Bryce. Bryce is gonna have to show me. I'm not expecting nothing.
I mean,
but he got to show. You see what I'm saying?
Will you be surprised if they come back and do that same dumb shit and say play him one game in the preseason? Will you be surprised if he come back and do that shit again?
Oh, if they do that, that's
they should do that though.
I'm gonna tell you that right here.
So don't you said they should do? You said they should do that again? And
yeah, man.
All these new pieces, you saying they shouldn't play but one preseason game? That's what you're telling me.
No. At least like 2 at the minimum.
Man,
I always say you need to play at least 3 of at least. Not say a quarter, but at least
play all 3 of them.
I mean, for me, you got to play all 3 because you got to get that cohesion in. Then it may be some unseen problems you don't know about. I'd rather find them unseen problems in the you know what I'm saying, preseason than during the regular season, if that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense, you know.
These niggas need to play all three of them motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, but because the motherfucking preseason, that damn the first game of the preseason, my damn starting offense and defense gonna play a motherfucking series. The second damn game, you gonna play motherfucking damn 2 series, and that third motherfucker, you might play the whole fucking quarter.
Hey, but
But
it
I
ain't
say this on third
it ain't
season
nothing but
they
one
made this
series.
better do a series because my fault. Yeah, I
Yeah,
go on.
it ain't number one series or either, you know what I'm saying, a quarter or whatever. You got new receivers. You got really like Leggett, he was hurt, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
Most
at
of
least
them
you on the
really
field
they didn't
down
have no
against yeah,
they didn't
but
have
that
no
didn't. But
chemistry
see,
really.
last year
You know
they
what I'm
didn't
saying?
even
He
get on
didn't
the
have
field.
no
Well,
chemistry with
go.
nobody
I
except
tell
No,
you this.
no.
Thielen.
I don't want to see what they did for these last couple of years when it's like the third season and they know the team's playing like they second or third string guy. That's when he
Mm-hmm.
put his first string out for that final
Well, yeah,
game. I
and
don't want to
then
see
you
that no
think they
more.
doing something. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
said. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
You need
Yeah, that's that
you need to
bullshit
go
right
out
there.
there and have you need to go have 2 or 3 motherfucking team practices like most of them teams is doing. You know them scrimmage practices, and then you need to play at least two. I would say every one of them what you call a game.
A preseason
What
game.
I
At
would
least
do.
hell, I'll let them play. I'll let them shit. Hell, at least a half a damn quarter. The first 2 motherfucking preseason games, and then
The
the
first
third
yeah,
game,
at
okay, you
least the
sit over
first
there and
quarter.
rest. Yeah, I'll let.
First quarter, at
Yeah,
least two
I'll let you
series, at
motherfucking
least
rest.
two series,
Yeah, yeah,
at least
yeah,
two series.
yeah. And then that second game, I might let you play that just a whole quarter, and then you ain't got to worry about playing preseason no more because I got to see what else I got. But I at least got to have y'all on the fucking field, you know, so I can see for myself what you can do, and I want the damn fans to see what the fuck you can do.
Yeah.
I mean that's what the fuck I do. I get damn that sitting on the damn sideline like everything good, and that damn Bryce Young talking about this is some fuck. The damn preseason is vanilla. Bitch, if it's on vanilla, why couldn't y'all motherfucking ass can't win a damn game in the motherfucking regular season?
Yeah. I think that'd be an excuse that they use. I do agree. They do need to play preseason. Now that last game, I can go do it without cause. Like I said, for the last 2 years they done did that, but the first string against the you know what I'm saying, second or third string, I don't need to see that.
Yeah, that's you're exactly right. You know what I'm saying? Hell, the first motherfucking damn, the first damn preseason game, that first season to get your, I might let you run one more series and then I pull your ass off. And I might do the same thing in the second damn preseason game. But the third one, I'll let you rest on the third one. I got to see what else I got to damn look
Yeah.
at.
That's why I say on the
But them
third one,
first 2
that's why
damn
I agree
games,
with you. I don't
yeah,
mind. I don't mind. I
yeah,
don't mind.
yeah, yeah,
Sure,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You dang all right. Because a lot of teams gonna be sitting their first string down in that third daggone preseason game.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean
that's the
I
way
just
you do
don't
it.
want to see that.
That's the
Yeah.
NFL norm. That's the NFL norm. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you do it.
Yeah.
But your green first year coach last year, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that up. We're gonna
Yeah.
see how much he learned, you know what I'm saying, this year right here, when it comes to the preseason to see how he managed it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, go. Can I
Yeah.
say this? I don't want to see no 80 yards in the whole game again. Forget that. That's embarrassing. I mean, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, man. Look.
I'm talking about them
Now,
first
I
two
don't. I
games.
don't.
They weren't even about having Bryce out there. It's just a fat look, man. Y'all gotta have some pride out there. You know what I'm saying? Go and
That's to
Q
be
on
seen,
that
bro. That's
situation.
to that's to be seen, brother. That's to be seen.
Yeah. I got to at least get 250-yard pass out your motherfucking ass a game, minimum. That's a minimum. No interception and maybe 2 damn
I
touchdowns.
don't think he's
That's
doing
minimum
that,
though.
brother. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think he's doing that.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying though. I
Yeah.
mean, that's my minimum. That's my
No,
damn
I
minimum
That's
agree
goal.
with what you said.
yeah, that's light work, Mike. That's light work.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
light
That's
work.
Yeah,
easy work.
I agree
Yeah.
with what
Exactly.
you said. I just don't believe he's doing it. That's what I'm saying,
Right.
Mike. That's all I'm
Right.
saying.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't have no optimism. I don't have no. I don't know what to expect from Bryce, man. He just got to show me something. I don't want to have put no expectations on him, and then that motherfucker prove me right, and I'm gonna talk more shit than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I'm not
I
even.
mean,
I'm not even
I
one of the.
really, I truly believe the Panthers. I mean, the fan base gonna find a way to find an excuse. center.
Well, Mike, what
They're gonna find something. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna find something to trying to hold on to him. Y'all know
what
it
does
is. It's
that
gonna be
say?
a
What does
BS
That's
that
push.
say
bad
about
though.
your what does that say about your quarterback going into the
You
third year?
got
What you
no
just said,
expectations
Mike.
for your quarterback. That's bad,
God
go. That's
damn.
bad.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Look, he just said. Mike just said 200 some yard minimum. That's light work. Y'all said 7 or 8 game light work. You know what I'm saying? We talking about we ain't talking about no third round quarterback. We talking about a #1 overall
yeah.
going into a third year, and y'all
Yeah.
saying I hope he can do this. I hope
Can,
he
can
can
you,
do that with the
hey, look, can
highest
y'all?
paid motherfucking line in NFL.
Yeah, and I know I'm speaking it.
God
You,
damn.
I can't. I know I'm speaking like this fairy tale type situation right here. But can you fucking imagine if we had C.J. Stroud and what the fuck we got right now?
Man, we
No,
going to
Emirates,
we going to the Super Bowl. We going to the Super Bowl.
Man,
man.
listen, bro.
We going to the Super Bowl. We going to the
So,
Super Bowl.
so anytime you can think like that right now, that just lets me know if this motherfucker don't pan out, all we need is a quarterback. We need a good one though. We don't need that motherfucking damn 180-yard damn passing yards. Hell, 2 interceptions, one of them is for a pick six and 1 touchdown. What the fuck is that shit? Fuck
I
is
mean,
that?
throw the fumbling problem in there too. People don't like talking
Yeah,
about that. He got a fumbling problem.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
It's just come on, man. The dude
okay,
is
okay.
not.
Mike,
He's not built for the long haul of the NFL, man.
Mike,
That's all.
your comparison right now, Mike. Your comparison right now. Phelan at 34 years old, and I dare anybody to come up here and press me on this right here. Phelan at 34 years old, this motherfucker had him ever since. He was better than anything the Texans put up there. Than anything the Texans put on had on their wide receiving roster since he
Well,
You
been
you
talking about
got,
here.
last year ago? You talking about last year ago?
Since he been here.
but you know
Now
what?
go.
But
You're gonna have
I know
D'Angelo come up
CJ
here and
made.
tell
I
you
mean,
Nico
CJ made his
Collins had
weapon.
1,200 yards.
Man,
He'll cuss
fuck
you
that.
out.
Nico ain't. Thielen is a certified slot receiver, had 1,000 fucking yards. Nico Collins is a fucking wideout that schemed for and just did have over 1,000.
I'm just
but
telling you
Stop
look,
that
what your boy
bullshit,
gonna
man.
say.
now look, but the reason why those stats are like that is because that's the only motherfucking damn weapon that damn Bryce had. The only one that he trusted. So he force fed Phelan all fucking season. He's
What
speaking
I
on
mean,
I'm
who
he
the
had
saying, what I'm
old buddy.
saying
He had
is,
old buddy
yeah,
give
that
what
made the
I'm
Pro
saying is
Bowl
give
in the tight
CJ
end.
that. Give CJ that and imagine that right there was better than what CJ had the last 2 years, and all he done is took motherfuckers to the fucking playoffs. You
yeah,
understand what I'm saying? So
yeah.
that
I
Go.
got you.
I mean,
comparison
we
right there,
already know
stop.
CJ better. We already know CJ. He just on a different level. I mean, it showed
Yeah,
last year.
man.
All his weapons went down, and he still led his team to the playoffs and won a game when it came
Yeah,
down
Yeah,
that's a
man.
to it.
fact.
Yeah, yeah. No motherfucker that CJ CJ got that dog in him, man. That motherfucker's a real pocket
I
motherfucking
mean,
quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
let's say this: the same thing that Bryce fans were telling us last year. Bryce, how can you win games if you don't have a line? See, they did. He definitely didn't have a line last
Still
year.
ain't
You know
got
what I'm
one.
saying? Let's
He
be
ain't got
honest
one
with
this
you.
year. He ain't got
Yeah.
one
Yeah,
this
that's what I'm
year.
saying. That's what I'm saying, Coach. That's what I'm
Still
saying.
ain't
But
got one.
his wide
And,
receivers, they was all hurt, but he still winning games. And when
and
they
the thing
saying
about
like his lowest output, and when he only had like 20 touchdowns, and they're like, well, Bryce
Okay,
definitely had 21
okay.
when you add
I'm gonna
on
give
yeah,
y'all.
everything together.
I'm gonna give
and
y'all
if you
another example, and
and
I'm gonna give y'all
if you
another
think
example.
about it, before I ain't
And
mean to cut I ain't mean to cut y'all go, but if you think about it, motherfucker, they said damn CJ is going to the worst damn team. We supposed to be better than the motherfucker damn Houston Texans, right?
he went to the worst team. He went to the worst
Yeah,
team. He just that damn good, and he elevated that team.
exactly.
If you think
That's
about it, Mike, what I was just getting ready to
exactly.
say,
That's
think
my
about this right here. He said he still don't got a fucking line. You know what I'm saying? His receivers is suspect.
yep,
Okay, now look at it. They moved up
yep.
in the draft to come back and get Will Anderson, right? So they didn't have a first round pick this year. They doing the exact same thing we end up doing. Don't have a first, didn't have a second. They didn't have a lot of picks this year because of shit they had to give up to come back in that draft to get pieces, right? So they didn't pick up a whole lot of shit this year
Yeah.
like we didn't last year. You see what I'm saying? So he's still gonna lead them motherfuckers probably to the playoffs again.
I mean, yo, I just think it's crazy when them dudes try to make that comparison. I'm like, bro, one dude leading his team. One dude went to the worst situation. Now people trying to lie, talking about what actually CJ went to the best situation. I'm like, bro, that's not
No,
what
they didn't.
everybody was saying. Revisionist
No way.
history. They said whoever went to the Panthers was going to the best situation.
You can see that roster
Yep.
is not that talented. That roster is not that
But
talented over
see,
there in Houston.
but if you think about it, back then, hell, all we were saying is all we needed was a fucking quarterback. You see what I'm saying? Back then, that's all we said. All we need is a damn quarterback. Before we got Bryce, that's all we were saying. All we need is a fucking quarterback. But then we get a
I mean,
damn
I think
quarterback.
the average fans were saying that, Mike. I believe the average fan was saying that. I mean, for me, if we was at number 9, we should took that. What was that guy that played for the Eagles? Jalen? What was his name? If I'm not
Wait a
mistaken.
minute. Wait a damn minute. The goddamn Candyman is goddamn here. Goddamn it, Candyman.
What you got to say, Candyman? What you got to say there, Candyman? What you got to say, Candyman?
Now what you say, go. What you say, goddamn it. I told you.
You heard me? You heard
I knew
me?
you were coming.
You heard me?
He said Nico Collins wasn't shit.
Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to go. I want you. You know how you like to pull up the power rankings. The power rankings. I want you to pull up the wide receiver rank. Pull up the top 10 wide receivers. You tell me what Nico Collins is, what he rated. Pull up.
Why is he there? Why is he there, though?
Pull up.
Powerful niggatry.
Why put him there? Who put him there, though?
I don't want to hear this. Put it up, go. Put it up. Pull it up right now, go. Pull it up right now.
When y'all see what? See the comparison. What I said. If CJ had Thielen, CJ made that nigga Nico. CJ made him.
But I'm not going. You gotta have a quarterback. That's what any receiver goes damn near. You gotta have a quarterback. Yeah, okay, yeah. Nico was able to show his fucking true colors when he got CJ. But what I'm telling you is, don't tell me you know how I feel about when it comes to receivers. Nico is rated number 5, if I'm not mistaken, in the top the top 10 receivers. Nico is number 5. Put him up. Nico number 5. Okay. Nico ain't no bum. I don't know why you
got something in your hand now.
Nico number 5. And goddamn CJ is probably like if CJ number 7.
But
Nico
D'Angelo,
5
can I
and
say
CJ
this,
number 7.
I'm not taking nothing away from you. Know, goddamn it, y'all know I want a CJ, so I'm not telling you.
Yeah. I got you, D'Angelo. But D'Angelo, can I say this?
What's up?
Before he got CJ Stroud, would you have thought the wide receiver would have been top 5 if he didn't have CJ Stroud?
No, you're right. No, I wouldn't. Hell no, I wouldn't. Nah, hell no. But he was able to show. He was able to show his true skill set when he got a damn quarterback that could give him the goddamn ball. Nico,
he still had good yards with Davis Mills. He still had like 800 yards with Davis Mills.
He did, but Nico missed 5 games last year, go, and the boy still had over 1,000 yards, go. Come on, man, do Nico like that? The boy missed 5 games last year, still had over 1,000 yards this year.
But you gotta think about. Look at the damn quarterback you got. We ain't got that.
Yeah, we do, Mike. He number 1 overall.
Shit, yeah, he number 1 on paper. Shit, that motherfucker. Shit, that motherfucker like a damn lemon, man.
On paper.
Yeah, that motherfucker like a lemon.
What that paper give you? What that paper give you on the field?
It don't give you shit on the field. Hey, look, it's just like a hoopty. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker put a damn some rims on it and shine it up and shit. And motherfucker buy it because it look good and ain't shit up under the damn hood. But that motherfucker might be running off a damn 2 or 3 cylinders. You know what I'm saying?
They got that hood and put them rims on and put it in the yard. Them
that
motherfucker is coming.
And it's still a lemon. Yeah, it's still a lemon. It look good. It's pretty, but that's a lemon like a motherfucker. It ain't gonna get you no damn well. Nowhere.
Hey, but D'Angelo, can I ask you a question on going back to that situation? Let's just say if we drafted CJ Stroud, if we did right. Mm-hmm. Let's just say if he didn't have let's just say he had that bad year, but we got him all the stuff that Bryce has right now. I'm talking about good old line.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Wide receivers. I ain't gonna say the
We're going
best,
to
but adequate. You know what I'm saying?
we're going to
Yeah.
playoffs.
You think?
We're going to
No,
playoffs.
I mean,
At least.
I'm just saying, where you think the offense would rank? If I said we was gonna have a top five offense with the stuff we have, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you agree with
Oh,
that situation?
fucking right. We'll definitely have a top 5 offense
Yeah.
if CJ was
And let
quarterback.
me ask you, I
Goddamn
mean,
right.
okay. Now, when I get into what Bryce, since he got all this, what you think rank wise will be? Top
But
15 at best?
We might
yeah,
be.
top
We might
15,
have
yeah,
top
wait,
20.
wait,
Top 20. Be top 20.
top
Top
10,
20.
Top 20,
top
bro.
10.
That's where you
top
going.
top
I mean,
20 ain't
top
that
15,
right?
top 20.
Top 20.
I got you.
I'll say top
I
10,
got
top 15, somewhere in there, somewhere in the
You
middle of the
say
damn
that.
pack.
That's what we should be. We should be. That's what we should be. We should be there. We
you.
should be with what we got right now. With the weapons we got right now, there's no way we shouldn't be between at least 10 to 12. I say 12. We should at least be hovering around 12 or better.
Yeah.
But you saying, but I mean, just to get it straight, but you saying we're probably 15 or 20. Because, you know what I'm saying, what we got. I'll just leave it there. At QB, right? That's what you're saying? 15 to 20
But
at QB?
but see, them damn power rankings is fucked up because I believe we are actually way better. I mean, we are way our team is way better than motherfucking last year. Yeah, we upgraded like a motherfucker now.
Brandon, what are you talking
But
about?
you were
Nico
nah,
won't
you were
never in
so
Dallas.
bad though, Mike. You were so bad though, Mike. You know what I'm saying? Because you still ain't upgraded that linebacker room. Other
But
than the
hell
edge
though,
rusher, if you want to put the edge
where,
rusher at linebacker, but you ain't got no official Mike linebacker, man. Josie Jewell and Trevin Wallace. That's what you
but look
saying?
though, yeah, you daggone right because we got a fucking defensive line that's gonna make them motherfuckers look good, and we got motherfuckers on the back end that's gonna make them look good.
Who you got on
You
the
know what I'm
defense
saying?
line?
Shit, hell, you don't know, but hell, we just picked up 2 defensive ends.
They rookies though.
It
You
don't
thinking they
matter.
going you think they getting ready to move? You think that now I'm high on Nick Scotton and Princely, but they not gonna move the needle like that. Not off the
You don't know.
ripper.
You don't know that though, go.
So
You don't
you
know that.
hoping. You hoping.
Yeah, I'm full of hope right now. I'm full of it.
Oh,
Until
okay,
these
okay.
motherfuckers,
I
yeah,
now
until
fuck that shit, Mike.
they,
I don't live on hope.
hey,
I ain't
look,
got them Superman. I don't live on hope.
well, hey, go. You been living on damn hope all the
Superman,
last 2 seasons.
Superman,
Look,
Superman S
you,
stand for hope. That S
hey,
stand
look,
for hope.
hey, go. You been living off of motherfucking hope for the last 2 seasons with Bryce Young.
I ain't been living out
Oh,
that.
oh,
You can
oh,
plainly
oh,
see or
oh,
plainly hear. I can't stand that motherfucker. So I ain't living with
I,
that nigga. I ain't living
well,
with
I
that
can't.
nigga.
Well, I can't say I don't stand him. I can't say that. But as far as on the football field, the motherfucker ain't showed me shit. I didn't want it. You see what I'm saying? But still in all, these first 2 damn years, I gave that motherfucker a chance. Both years, I gave him a damn chance. Yeah,
I knew
just
what
give
it
him
was gonna
another
be.
year. Yeah,
I
give him
knew what
another
it was gonna be.
chance. I know what it
I knew
was
what it was
too.
gonna be.
But I try to be optimistic. I try to give this motherfucker a chance. You know what I'm saying? But they fucked up all my chances, man. So when I come on that line and I be pissed off and I be hyped up and talking shit, y'all already know how I feel. When I get on his ass, you already know. Cause I'm pissed off. I'm tired of losing and this motherfucker smiling and shit. What the fuck is what's funny? When you lose? What's funny when you motherfucker down 1-7? Come on, man. I don't see nothing funny. Just tell me. That's why when they set his ass out and bench him, I wanted his ass to stay the fuck over there. This old motherfucker fluke ass damn
Yeah.
accident that damn Adam
See,
Thielen
Mike,
had.
you
No,
don't
no, no, no,
understand
no,
what
yeah.
happened. They sent Jason Bourne after old buddy. That's why he got back in. You realize that, right?
Jason Bourne.
That's what happened.
That shit is, man, ridiculous, man.
Ain't
That's a
lying.
ridiculous motherfucking
Who
shit.
breaks their wrist when they barely get rear? What was it? Rear-ended barely, and he say he broke his pinky or something like that.
T-bone or
Yeah,
something. I don't know. I don't know.
yeah,
That
he
car was
hurt his
barely
foot.
hit.
Yeah, and then he
Like
told
you
me he
said,
hurt it.
Jason Bourne did that.
Yeah, he hurt his thumb,
Jason Bourne
but
or John Wick. It had to be one of
yeah,
those two.
yeah, and imagine hurting your thumb and it ain't even on your forehand, so you can't play. Come on, man. Come on now. You gotta sell me some better wolf tickets than that shit.
Yeah, I believe
Damn,
it's some
y'all is
bullshit behind it too. I believe it's some bullshit behind it too.
God.
Yeah,
What, Mike? What you think about paying? Saying you had a mediocre year, if he give you 200, 185 a game, this and that, 7 wins, yada yada yada. Where do
Yeah,
you
just
see
new
the
shit. That's
contract?
all.
Where do you see the contract coming in at?
Who you
Oh, the
talking to,
con.
though?
I'm talking to you, Mike. Where do you see the
Okay.
contract
All right.
coming in at for a
For who?
mediocre ass season for Bryce?
See, hey man, like I told you, like I said in the beginning, man, this is his make or break a year. He either gonna sign, and I don't know what damn pine he gonna be riding, but it won't be the damn pine on the cut on the Panthers team. He ain't gonna be no damn backup over here. Yeah, I don't even
What?
want that motherfucker over here because it'll bring up too much damn media attention, and the quarterback that's gonna succeed him, he won't even be able to have a chance to even shine because Bryce in the way, and why he on the bench, and everybody bitching and whining about that shit.
But y'all keep saying make. I keep hearing
I
you
think
say
he gets
make
signed.
it or break it year. The
Right,
bar is
that's
so
it.
goddamn low. The bar is so low. What is the bar? Where is the bar set at?
Well, the bar is low for all them
3,300
motherfuckers.
yards.
Look, man, this motherfucker, and that's another thing. That's another thing. If you can't motherfucking damn get fucking 3,000 motherfucking damn yards passing on your third motherfucking year as a damn quarterback, you ain't it. Period. You ain't, I don't give a fuck how many touchdowns you got. You can't throw for 3,000 fucking yards. And with all these damn weapons we
Mike,
got, yeah.
name the
Go ahead.
quarterback that got signed doing that. Name the quarterback that got signed doing that.
Well, I mean, shit. I don't even try to keep up with nobody else but us. I'm just,
Oh,
saying.
I got
I
you.
don't.
Daniel
Yeah.
Jones. Daniel Jones got signed just for doing that, the bare minimum.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
he
about
did
to
Everything
make
say
base
he
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 got.
did make he did make the
you better
playoffs
be
though.
able
Be good. He did make
you
the
better
Yeah,
you
I
playoffs
know
better
what
though.
I'm
be
saying.
throwing up
His best year, but he
500 yards.
wasn't really leading the team. It was Barkley leading that team. He just did what he just needed to do. That's all I'm saying. Go.
Well, Chuba gonna lead
Yeah.
us.
Hell, I trust motherfucking that quarterback you were just talking about, that from the damn Giants. I trust that motherfucker more than I trust Bryce.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
mean,
no, 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 no,
what's his name?
no,
Go.
no, 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 no. Daniel
What's the other
Jones,
quarterback
Yeah,
name?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Daniel
yeah, yeah,
Jones.
yeah.
Daniel
Daniel
I'm not
Jones.
Jones.
finna go. No, hell no. I'm not even gonna take Daniel Jones over Bryce. Now you
And
tripping
the
now?
other quarterback,
But
go from
Hey,
Tennessee. You
hey,
remember when they signed him? They signed him to a big contract.
shit, I'll take him because that motherfucker can get some damn wins. He got more
You
wins
know what
than
I'm talking
Bryce.
about?
oh, you talking about
But you know
Yeah,
what I'm
Tannehill?
that's
talking
true.
about, Go.
Yeah,
Bryce,
You
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
Bryce,
Ryan
Bryce,
Tannehill? You talking about Ryan
Bryce can
Tannehill?
throw.
Yeah,
Bryce can throw the ball better than Daniel Jones can. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Bryce
yeah.
can throw the
But,
ball
Well,
better
but
than Daniel Jones.
remember, Ryan Tannehill got signed too off a good running back play.
I mean,
But
because you
look,
can throw
look,
the
look,
damn.
look. I mean, y'all look at what y'all saying though. You setting up them same scenarios. You setting up the Daniel Jones scenario. You setting up the Ryan Tannehill scenario. You setting up all them scenarios because y'all saying, you know what I'm saying, 7 to 9 wins, 8 wins, or whatever. You saying you? Oh my God, y'all will be jumping off a damn building if you
Hey
do
man,
happen to make a playoff or something like that right there. You know what
fuck
I'm
that.
saying? And you're
Fuck,
gonna pay this
fuck that.
motherfucker.
No. The only way I pay that motherfucker, you gonna give me 10 wins. Fuck 9.5. 9.5.
No, no, no,
That
no,
shit.
no, but you got to put context with them 10 wins. Did you contribute to them 10 wins? Was them 10 wins? Was half of them wins because of you? You know what I'm saying? Not
Yeah,
because the team paid you. Damn it, did you earn some of these fucking
Yeah.
wins?
But
yeah,
That
yeah,
what
at
I
the
need.
end of the line,
yeah. I
I'll
feel
bring
you
it
on
to the
that.
whole situation where me and Gold agree with. I think the bar is so low he doesn't have to do much as long as the team winning
He
their
ain't got to do
assignment.
much. Yeah,
That's why I
he
say
ain't
I
got to do
bring
much.
up Daniel Jones and I bring up Tannehill. We all know who
Yeah,
was leading the charge during those runs. It was basically their
yeah,
running backs. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, but
But
I
the
don't want.
quarterbacks
I don't
got the
want my.
credit when it came down to
Yeah,
it. What makes it
yeah.
be? What makes us think it's going to be any difference, especially when the
I ain't.
quarterback basically got 2 first round. Well, how many wide receivers you done got here at this whole situation? You don't. I mean, I can't name them all, but
I,
he's
I
got
think we had
Sway.
about 9. We had 11. We had 11 wide receivers.
All
What
I'm
you talking
saying
about?
You
First
is,
know
if
he
the
round
said.
wide
team
He said
winning
how
and
many
he's
first
doing a bare
rounders?
minimum, that's on.
Oh, now last year, I think we only ran with what 5 wide receivers last year. I think that's
five or
all we
six.
had last year. Yeah, about 5 or 6. That's it. We need more than that this year though,
How you? Why you need more than that?
because for rotational pieces, man. Rotate them motherfuckers out.
We don't need but 5 or 6 receivers. That's all we need. We don't need 5 or 6.
Joe Burrow ain't got 5 receivers.
Well, Joe Burrow ain't.
Anybody go to Minnesota? Yeah, Sam Donald ain't had 5 receivers over there in Minnesota last year, did he?
Hold on, Ken.
That's Sam Donald.
Well, hold on, Ken. Sam Donald and damn Joe Burrow don't play with the Carolina Panthers. You know what I'm saying? So I can't.
It don't matter.
It do matter because
it don't.
Hold on,
quarterback.
Right, we talking about quarterbacks, but I'm not gonna compare our damn quarterback to them motherfuckers.
But you getting ready to pay him, and he needs 5 goddamn receivers.
That motherfucker need more than 5 wide receivers.
God damn.
Hell, like they said, give Bryce what the fuck he needs. Give him what he needs. I want him to have it. I want him to have everything he fucking needs because I don't want no room for error when it comes to excuses. Give that motherfucker what he needs.
So just keep going down the rabbit hole. 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 That's what y'all telling me. Keep going down that motherfucker.
Well, look, man, that motherfucker he gonna have to put up some numbers, and the wins got to be on him. It can't be because of that. It can't be because you won because of the running back. And
if we
having 100 yards passing,
I'll be honest with you. If we win the games because of the running back and he's throwing for 187, 200 yards, they're gonna sign him. I'll be real with you. I don't believe
that would be the dumbest motherfucker.
I know it is.
Yeah,
but
man.
Like I said, the Giants and the Tennessee Titans done did it, and Bryce has weight in this whole organization. And the fans will say, "Oh, he's getting better. He's getting better."
Now start right there. What you just said. You said the Giants and the Tennessee Titans. Now both of those teams need quarterbacks because them damn quarterbacks on that damn team they ain't there no more.
No, I'm saying when they won, when they was winning. I said when they was winning. I'm not saying don't mean because I'm simply saying if we're winning at that time, let's just say it seems like we have a playoff run. They would sign Bryce Young. He's not the end all be all, but they'll look at the whole situation and say, hey, he's a piece to this puzzle. Tapper loves that boy. You know what I mean? No matter how
be good. Can you read what BVille 17 I just highlighted up there? Would you read that for me?
It says, motherfucker, hold on, I'm going to it right now. There we go from Clowney to Bryce. Because
you see what I'm saying? But do you see what I'm saying? That's the most important position.
If we don't make the playoffs, we don't sign.
That's the most important position. This team will not go. Who gives a fuck about Jadeveon Clowney being released? We talk about the damn quarterback. The most important position.
Y'all was talking about him too. He just missed the whole conversation.
But what I'm saying is, there is no Panther pod that you will never get on no Panther podcast that start with one subject and don't end up with Bryce Young. He is the piece that will have to make this team go, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that works.
He the quarterback.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
That's definitely fact,
I don't trust that motherfucker no far, and I can see him. You know. As far as I'm concerned,
they don't want you to get on him, though, Mike. They don't want you to get on his ass.
Man, fuck all that. I got to get on him because I'm not a damn Bryce Young fan. I'm a Panthers fan fucking first.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And when you get on my and when you get on my damn team, if you can't perform, you
Mike, can I tell you something?
If you can't perform in 3 years, shit, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Mike, can I tell you something? Now, everybody on the podcast, I made a statement about Bryce. I'm talking about when we actually won a game against Arizona, saying how he threw for 157 yards. But I simply said it's not a winning formula. I had basically more than 50 comments saying how I didn't know football when it comes down to it. Saying like you don't know what you're looking at. He's getting better. Actually, 157. What he did, he wasn't bad at all. You just one of those fans that don't believe in that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying their boy got a fan base, and more likely with a fan base like that, because I mean, I know we ain't New York Giants fans, but Daniel Jones had a fan base. So they, you know what I'm saying? That got sick of. I think, and I hope I'm wrong. I promise I hope I'm wrong. More than likely, he ain't going nowhere for another like 4 or 5 years. I'm just trying to brace y'all for it. Unless everything goes wrong this year, which I hope, I hate to hope for that situation. He's not going
Oh
nowhere.
Lord. Damn, be good. You say 4 or 5 years, huh?
You know how
Oh
I say
man.
that 15-year process about building up the team and stuff like that. I mean, it's looking like that. Q, am I lying? A lot of people are saying like 7, 8 wins. That means you're gonna be mediocre. Now I hate being in that position because you never have a really good draft pick. You know what I'm saying? Then when you realize he's not the guy, then you gonna have to give up something. Guess what? We did that before, and look what happened to the team, right?
Well, be good. I hope for your sake it don't go that way. That's all I can say.
Shoot, I
I
don't need
hope
to, man.
so.
I ain't got no damn 15 years around this motherfucker to waste.
I mean,
I
I'll
know
be
I
here.
don't.
Like I said, I'll start playing the blues for y'all. Y'all need to hear.
I know I don't. But yeah, I mean, we could start. And BBL, I'm not picking on you, brother. I appreciate you. But what I'm saying is the conversation always gonna go to him. The conversation always gonna go to him at some point in time. Especially if we don't want no more out of him than what everybody already said they think he's gonna do. Nobody said 4,500 yards. Nobody said 5,000 yards. Nobody said 35 touchdowns. Nobody said no numbers like that. Baker had numbers like that just last year.
Gotcha.
You know what the
Hey,
funny
Go.
thing
He
is,
said he
go?
came in late. Go. He said he came in late
Yeah. I
in the
know.
comment.
But I'm I'm
I
I'm
got.
I'm
I
just
got.
saying,
I was just letting you know.
yeah.
Funny thing is once you start bringing up Bryce, them boys getting their feelings.
Yeah. But I just like to put it out there, the comparison like that. Y'all said 3,800. 3,800. Look at Baker number last year. And that's a nigga that's in our division. Hell, that's the motherfuckers that's done win the division 4 years in a row? Going on 5? Something like that.
Yeah, 4 going on
Yeah,
5. That'd be
that's
the
the
first
motherfucker
time
we
ever
got.
for the NFC South.
That's the nigga we got to beat. So how in the hell is y'all talking about
I mean,
playoffs
didn't the
when y'all
Panthers
talking about
have the record at
3,500
one
yards?
time too?
Huh?
Didn't the Panthers have at one time winning the division back to back
Yeah, I
or
think we
something
won
like
it.
that? They
We
don't
won it.
broke the
We
whole
won it
record.
like we won it like 3 times
I
in a
think it was
row.
2 or 3 times. It
Yeah,
was
three
either two
times in
or
a
three
row.
times. They done broke the whole record.
Yeah, that
My
wasn't for
fault.
you,
My fault to
Bville.
cut you
I'm
off.
just saying in general.
Yeah, that
Whenever
one for
we
BBL.
start talking, and then because 9 times out of 10, no matter what team you're talking about, whether it's here, the Bengals, whether you're talking about the Chargers, they're gonna always bring up the quarterback. And think about it. If you're a Charger fan, what's the first thing they're gonna say? Well, this year gonna go on. What's their quarterback name? Justin Herbert. It's gonna
Justin
be on
Herbert.
him because
Yeah.
Yeah.
the way he ended it last year. Think about it. If you're talking about Lamar and the Ravens, they can say, well, this team this year gonna be going up based on Lamar.
Damn right. Damn right.
That's basically every team talking about their quarterback. Your season will go as your quarterback go.
Yeah.
Your season gonna go as your quarterback go. That's a true statement. That's 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He the one that's got to take you there. Don't give a fuck. And then y'all say, oh, well, you blame everything on him. He the one got to take us there.
Well, that's the thing. When he win, he get the most of the bulk of the winning percentage and the shares and the love and the admiration. When he lose, the blame comes to him too because why? He's the front, the leader of the team, the head of the ship. He is the first person on that team that's supposed to be the franchise guy.
Q,
He holds the bulk of that responsibility. He getting paid the most.
Let me
Come
tell you
on
something.
now.
If this nigga get us 12 wins and we go to the playoffs, what Trevor Lawrence just signed for 200 something, them boys just signed for 200 something $1 million, right?
You damn right.
Joe Barrow traveling all there this time for $200 million.
$200
This
million.
could potentially be a $200 million nigga because he's a number 1 overall pick. He just had a 12-win season. If I'm his agent, I'm getting ready. Soon as that goddamn last buzzer blow, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give me the money up. Give me the money. Sign me now. Extension.
I ain't gonna lie,
Yes,
Joe.
sir.
That happened, I'll throw up. I would literally throw up. You know what I'm saying? Never come back on these podcasts.
I'm
Well, you
sorry
better
about
fix
that,
your mouth.
guys.
Better fix your mouth. Be good.
I'm sorry about that,
I
guys. I
say it with
came
love.
in
I say it with love.
in the damn
I say
woods
that
and
with
shit.
love.
Yeah, I heard you been going in and out a little bit while you've been talking.
Yeah, I'm in the damn on this back road and shit. Motherfucker,
Yeah.
ain't surrounded by damn trees and every damn thing.
You
Yes,
good,
sir.
brother? Where me, it's raining pretty hard. You got it?
Where's it raining at?
Oh, right now I'm in Concord, so it's raining pretty hard
Okay.
where I'm at.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah,
it
we ain't
ain't
got no
shit.
rain over here.
You heard him crazy down there.
Yeah, no, the sky clear over here, man. On my damn end down here
I
towards
got you.
Raleigh and shit.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at,
Okay,
Mike.
yeah.
Raleigh.
You
Sunny
way
skies
over
in
there.
Charleston.
Yeah.
Okay.
We ain't got no rain right over here in Raleigh.
Hell no.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You see that?
this nigga could potentially be a $200 million man. And y'all talking about a minimum motherfucking year? No, man. Hell no.
I'd rather just have another damn quarterback that's that's built for the NFL, man. I mean, because we won't have this motherfucker for no 10 years. I can promise you that.
That ain't what be good been practically saying.
I agree with you there.
Yeah, we ain't gonna have this motherfucker for no 10.
But let me ask
He'll
you,
be
Mike,
here
this,
another
His money
5.
not built for it.
let's just say they didn't
Hold
do
on,
that.
guys.
Would you wait another
I'll be
year?
right back. I got a
Meaning,
phone call.
oh, okay, my fault. Let me ask you. You know that what's that guy from Nebraska? If he end up, maturing and stuff, I'm assuming
Dylan Raiola.
right, yeah,
Raiola.
The
yeah.
great
So
Dylan Raiola.
you're out there, yeah.
Yeah,
Will
let's go ahead
y'all
and put
wait
that
2
on. Yeah,
years? Like I
the
said, will
great.
y'all wait 2 years building the team for him? If y'all
Yes.
had an opportunity,
Yes.
I get that nigga anything he want.
That's 2027. Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
See,
The
that's what
great
I'm hoping
Dylan
for.
Raiola.
That's what I'm hoping now. That's what I'm hoping for. Like where it's like we ain't good enough, then we finally flop there. Guess what? We're right there when he's basically coming out. That's what I'm hoping for when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
Cause go,
And
put
then you
me
gotta
on the
hope.
dude. I
Then you
watch
gotta
him
hope that he
play.
come
I
out of
think that's
school,
Hall
man.
of Fame talent.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
When you
And
say
then we
that,
got
when you
to
say that,
come out
Mike?
of school. I hope he come out of school. You know what I'm saying? If we in that position like that, I want him to come on out of school. Don't stay in school no extra damn year.
Oh, he
That'll
coming. Oh
fuck us
yeah,
up.
no.
Well, he
He
making that
coming out in
money.
20. Yeah, he coming out in 2027. He coming out.
The
He need
thing
to come
is,
on out of
you
there.
looking at guys like Quinn Ewers and all the boys who took a dip. Like he
Yeah,
was
he coming
set to
out.
make
Yeah.
$4 million, and now he making a couple of $100,000. Them boys might start to reconsider.
Well, I mean, you got to crawl before you can walk in the NFL.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a lot of crawling. I mean, hell,
I'm
that's a $4
expecting. You
million
said
cut.
2027, right, y'all? So that'd be like next. I mean, not next year, but the year after, right? 2027. I'm just hoping the team, like I said, realize Bryce ain't the guy. Then, since we got all the pieces, I think that'd be the perfect fit, especially with him. You know what I'm saying? Raiola, or whatever his name is.
Hell,
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to have Arch Manning on my motherfucking damn team. I would love that shit. I mean,
Well, y'all better get that out y'all black ass mind. That ain't happening.
Going to New Orleans.
well, yeah. I mean, hell, I really don't. I really don't want him to be at damn New Orleans because that means I got to be looking at this motherfucker there twice a fucking year.
Mike,
Yes, you
let me
will.
tell you what about to happen, Mike. Bryce Young gonna come out here and get 3,000 yards, 3,300, and that's gonna be just enough. And they're gonna extend that motherfucker off of that, and you're gonna be stuck with that nigga for the next 4 years.
I ain't gonna be. Yeah, I will be because he on my damn team.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
I can't wait for y'all to have fun. I want to hear y'all curse.
That motherfucker there. I'm about sick of this motherfucker fucking my damn team up.
For real.
You know you're gonna be cursing. They sign him. You gonna be going off.
You damn right I'm be going. I'm be talking cash shit. Yeah, no, I don't want that motherfucker
I
on
don't
my
know who will be
team, man.
worse. You or GOAT.
And shit, that motherfucker, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be real sick. I tell you.
I'm gonna be sick when they hand him that contract, Mike. Y'all ain't gonna see me for a couple of days. I'm telling
Yeah,
y'all that
man.
up the rip. You ain't gonna see me.
Hell, I was sick for a long time when we didn't down draft C.J. Stroud. Boy, I was hurt, but I was heartbroken. Damn, that
Man,
motherfucker hurt my damn feelings, bro.
y'all niggas got the bar set real low. Y'all got the bar set real low. They gonna hand that motherfucker that contract. Y'all got the bar set too damn low.
Yeah, I'm gonna need the whole looker cabinet after that one.
Yeah, man, I don't want to even think about that shit. That motherfucker.
That bar set real low, bro. I'm telling you.
But let me ask
Fucking
you, if he does sign, Bryce does sign, I just want to hear what y'all gonna say. I want to hear y'all curse.
well,
Well,
look,
I
Be
mean,
Go
good.
ahead,
I ain't
Q.
wasting
Go.
my energy on these niggas no more, man. And like
yeah.
I said, if they sign that boy, I'm going over to Cincinnati.
You going to
Y'all gonna
Cincinnati?
see
What
me
y'all
go
gonna call
live
y'all?
one
What y'all
day.
gonna call y'all podcast then, Q?
Nigga, you gonna look up,
yeah,
it ain't gonna be Black Cat no more. It could be
yeah.
the Joe Burrow podcast.
Yeah, black stripes.
Black stripe.
Black stripes podcast.
No, I got you. I can't talk because I went to an LA Rams thing. I had to jump off this ship. You know what I'm saying? Until he gone.
Hey, look, I'm gonna let y'all go though, man. I'm over here to my partners, man, my best friend house, man, and we finna get it in. But hey, it was good hollering at y'all, man. But I got to roll right now.
All right, Mike. Be
No
easy.
doubt,
All right.
Mike.
Yeah, I'll be catching y'all though. Yeah, I'll catch y'all whenever I can. You know.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good weekend, man.
I doubt.
Okay,
Yes,
I'll
sir.
holler at y'all.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
The lower this bar is set around here, Q, be good, dopey, 3,000 yards, 3,000 plus yards, a couple games, a handful of games. Shit. That contract good as signed, bro.
That's crazy, right? A first round pick. The first pick of the draft. And we just suspect him for the bare minimum. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I mean, my thing is, I think Trevor Lawrence hasn't lived up to the ideal like people thought he was gonna be. But at least he done had a couple like 4,000 yards and led his team. You know what I'm saying? Bryce hasn't even came close to nothing like that.
No.
Well, analyze it a little bit more and say, you coming in this year right here, I know you got a lot of new pieces. The defense still gonna be suspect. Okay. You sure up the defense a little bit more going into the 2026 year. You see what I'm saying? So that's his straight up. You got to pick up the 5th year option. That's the year you're gonna go or blow. And now help me on this one here, Q. That's like Sam Donald, right? You got to pick that 5th year option up. It's on a time limit, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got a certain
So
amount of time to pick up that option going outside of the fourth year. So
going
if
in
the
4th year,
Panthers are
yeah.
going to make a choice on Bryce Young, they're going to have to do it next year. But in the
Next year,
general thing,
got
if they're
to
going to extend him, it'll be cheaper to do it now,
this
I
year,
got
yeah.
you.
this
But
You
year.
let
see
me
what I'm
ask
saying? So
y'all
see, we in
brothers.
the money. We in the money right now. We in the money right now. Do y'all hear what we just said? It's cheaper to sign him this year. You got a certain time next year to pick up the field.
I got
You
you.
see what I'm saying? So you already in the money now.
All right. But if the Panthers was smart and they did try to like pick up his 5th year option, this to be, you know what I'm saying, having some insurance for themselves. When they leave them open, like we can get a no more draft pick in 2027 though. Wouldn't that help?
But think about this, don't be good. Think about this. Okay, you say fuck it. You still in observation stages with this motherfucker in year 3. Okay, we got to pick up the 5th year option, or we sit there on our hands like we did a Brian Burns, and it's gonna cost you more money if you wait and don't pick it up. Let's say he did win 12 games in 2026. or 10 or 11 and looks better and did give you the 4,000 yards, it's going to cost your ass now.
I would take that risk with him. You know what I'm saying? You can call all the. I would throw all my chips in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think
But
he
once
even
again,
do it. I think,
that's like
yeah. I mean, I
that's
get
like
what you're saying,
D'Angelo.
though.
That's like D'Angelo was saying though. But what if the 12 games or the 11 games come off of the running backs and the defense? Now let's say we do get the linebacker and the ball hawking safety and Princely start to come into his own and Nick Scorton. Derek Brown is Derek Brown. They put a running mate beside Derek Brown. We go in the draft and we go get a badass. Cam is a bad
I get what you're
motherfucker. You know what I'm
saying.
saying?
I get
Going
what
into
you're
year two
saying,
or three.
Joe.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now we got a certified top 10 defense. You see what I'm saying? And that is the catalyst of them damn 10, 11 games. All coming off a weak ass schedule. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm. I agree. But that's why I say I'm scared for that to happen because, like I said, that leads you to the Daniel Jones or Tannehill situation where they was winning games, but it wasn't on them. That's why you use those two for those situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
And that
but see,
leads you
the
to,
scenarios is real though, man. They real though. Be good.
yeah,
You're
they are,
exactly
they
right.
are.
They
I'm just
real.
hoping it doesn't happen because I would rather have that. Hold on. I would rather have that Riola kid, that you show, what I'm saying, told me to look after. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's why I was saying, like, if you was to pick up the fifth option next year or something like that, I don't know exactly how it goes. Then if he's coming out 2027, because if they saying they got us like fifth or sixth in the draft, go ahead and keep building up the team. I don't expect our team to be leaps and bounds better by next year either. You know what I mean? When it comes down to it, especially if
Well,
he's
shit.
leading, you know what I'm saying, the
You
pack.
might you might be looking at another GM and another fucking coach by that
I
time.
know, go, but at the end of the day, it's like, hey, somebody got to go down with the ship. They going down with the ship with Branson regardless. You know what I'm saying? They
You
took
might
the
be looking
job.
at
You know
another
what I'm saying? They should have
shit.
said
Yeah.
no. They should have said no. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You might be looking at another damn coach and GM by that time.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, go. Like I said, somebody's gone. I just think this year they're gonna blame Evero. And even though he got
Yeah. He
young
gone. He
pieces,
gone.
and when they say he's
He
gone, but he wanted to go
he
last
gone.
year.
He on
Then after that,
Evero is if y'all ever look at them old army movies, them damn old Confederate movies and shit where they had the firing squad and everything, they had sacks over them boys' head and got their damn arms tied behind their back or in front of their back. That's who Evero is right now. Y'all, if you look at this motherfucker, imagine that nigga he on the front line firing squad. He is
yeah, go.
yeah,
That's
that's
why.
his
But
ass.
I don't understand what I'm saying this because Tepper, even though he's being nice now, trying to stay out the media, I think they got a slight chance. That, you know what? In 2027, if we can keep building this team where we just good enough not to be good enough, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 5, 8 wins, then somebody get blamed to get fired. Not the head coach. Let's just say GM. One of them, those two, gonna get fired. I'll be honest with you. One of them can possibly choose their quarterback when it comes down to it. Bryce gets signed. Oh, both of them gonna get fired. It's gonna happen. I mean, I believe sooner or later when it comes down to it. But I believe if they was to do stuff right, tell Tepper, look, we building the team, we back there. Then when they hit the 2027, they both looking at each other, we getting that kid Raul. You know what I mean? When it comes down to it, maybe trade Bryce Young for a fifth or fourth round pick. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we in
Mm-hmm.
that top five, I think they'll do it. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's the best way they can hopefully save their jobs. To be honest with you, I think they
Yeah.
basically in that whole New York Giants situation. You know what I'm talking about with their GM and stuff like that. They better hope that kid works out. You know what I'm talking about? What's his name?
Oh,
They drafted because if he don't work out, they know they fired
oh,
head coach
this year,
and
right?
GM.
Yeah. That was stupid as shit you ever seen, you ever want to see in this year. What you talking about? The quarterback or the edge rusher?
No, I'm talking about the quarterback they drafted too. Then they drafted
The boy from Ole Miss. They drafted the boy from Ole
yeah,
Miss.
him. And
Yeah.
if they don't work out this year, because I believe when it comes to their team is set more likely. You know what I'm saying? They just need decent. competent quarterback play.
Mm-hmm.
And then they gave themselves a little backup playing with Russell. If this don't work out, man, if they ain't a playoff contender, they gone. They know that. You know what I'm saying? Go. So
Well,
I believe that's what
what
the
they're
Panthers
saying
gonna do.
is you sit him down and you groom him. They think enough of him to sit him down and groom him. Like you said, they got Russell and Jameis over there. Russell gonna start. You sit him down and you groom him for a year, but you traded back and you gave up shit to go back and get him. I don't think they got a damn. I think they gave up a one or a second next year, so they don't have nothing to go back in the draft with next year.
Yeah. But go, you know they did it
No,
to
no,
say
no,
their
no.
job.
They
That's
gave
all
up.
I'm saying.
No,
That's
they
all I'm
didn't.
saying.
They got a first rounder next year. They must have gave up a
I
second then.
got you. Yeah. Yeah. But all
So
I'm
I
saying,
don't know.
go when it comes
I
to
don't
that
know.
team, I believe they're good. It's just the quarterback held them back, but the head coach and the GM, they know their job on the line, so they trying to do their best to say they whole. You know what I'm saying? They trying to say their jobs when it comes down to it. So that's how I'm
Yeah,
thinking the Panthers gonna have to do.
yeah.
Because I
And
believe
Nia,
if you sign Bryce Young, you might as well say they signed their termination papers for the next year and a half. You know what I'm saying? Go.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that's how I'm looking at it.
Neo, that joker would never had them type of numbers right there. That's what I was saying. I'm with you, brother. He got to have them type of numbers to get a contract with me. You know what I'm saying? He got to have that. He'll never have that type of number.
Go.
Nah,
Never.
no
They
chance.
receiving. My fault. Go ahead, brother.
Never
I
have them
was
type
saying
of
no
numbers.
chance hell that's happening.
Yeah. I said when I say no, the day you see those numbers, that's the day you'll see Jesus walk, right?
Yes, sir. Come right there. Come right back down on the cross. Yes, sir. You'll never have them type of numbers, brother. Never. Even with the, and I think this is one of the best receiving corps, running back corps right there. Y'all already know. Y'all already know what time it is with the offensive line. He won't see them type of numbers. Compared with the rest of, look, shit. What a boy name? Denver. Um, Bo Cephas. Bo
You
Cephas
talking
Nicks. Bo Cephas.
Bo
Bo
Nix. Bo
Bo
Nix.
Cephas ain't got. Bo Cephas didn't have the number one line in the NFL, highest paid line in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? He ain't have all them weapons out there over there in Denver. But what? He didn't have them. I mean that type number, but I think he had what about close to 4,000 yards, didn't he? If he didn't have 4,000 yards.
I don't know.
But
I mean, go. I still don't understand how they had Bryce. Like, I think y'all did a show when they had Bryce like at number 14 or 15. I like, bro, he did the least amount of work out of
yeah.
everybody, but somehow he has. I mean, I just don't see how like people believe this situation. I just still think he's a bottom tier quarterback. You know, round from 25 to what I'm saying 28.
Yes, sir. All day. All day. If not number 32.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to be nice and say, you know what I'm saying, that last half of the season, even though you want to judge a quarterback from the whole season, but somehow Panther fans sit there and say the last season that's the only reason, you know what I'm saying, the only
Yeah.
situation that counts.
Cherry picking, man. Cherry
Yeah,
picking. Let's
yeah.
just call it what it
But
is.
it's like when you name all these, even like rookies last year, like if I bring up the least rookie that showed up, what was his name for the Chicago Bears? He had better numbers than
You talking
Bryce.
Caleb? Yeah, Caleb Williams. Yeah.
And now he
I
got
haven't had
somewhat of
a
an
number
offensive line, so he may
one
show up.
in the last 4 years or whatever be this terrible. Going into year three.
You said what goat my fault.
They ain't been in the last 4 years. They ain't been a number one. Number one be that terrible. Going into year three. Now we
I
have
don't know,
had
goat.
we have had number ones be that terrible, and what you label them? You label them a bust, right? They bust. After year two, they bust, right?
My fault. Yeah, goat. I would label him a bust.
They label bust. I mean, if I go back say 10 years and you've had number ones to be this terrible going into year three, they don't make it in year three. They label bust in year two.
Yeah.
Cause you look at Kenny Pickett. Look at Kenny Pickett. He won the number one, but he was the first round. He was number one for Steelers. They got his ass up out of there year two.
Yeah, that was a bad reach there.
Yeah. If you start looking at some other ones, you say, well, damn, yeah, they don't make it a year three, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, we set the bar so low. That's all I'm saying. We set the bar so low. Yeah, and don't even realize it though. Be good. They don't even realize it, dopey. Set the
I
bar
mean,
so low.
it just upset me, Goat and Cube when they do set the bar so low because it's like for me, if you ain't trying to win a Super Bowl, what's the point of playing? You know what I'm saying? When
Ain't
I
no
used
point.
to hear people get happy talking about, oh, our team did well. I was like, bro, we lost the game, but did you see how we looked though? I was like, man, I I, I can't fathom that. You get what I'm saying, Goat and
I got
Q?
you. I
I don't want to hear how we lost the game. You know what I'm saying? And talking about how we had some good things that happened. No. Y'all like either you win or you lose. You know what I'm saying? You don't celebrate losses. That's something I would never do in my life. I never celebrate a loss.
I don't think they were celebrating it more than saying trying to accentuate the positive. You know, by saying, well, we did do this, or right there at the end, we were starting to cook. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that be good. Like we were starting to cook at the
I
end.
got you,
Well,
go, but it sounded like to me
yeah.
you still got your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying when it came down to it.
Well, man, I damn right. I mean, I can't argue with that. You know what I'm saying? You know my set of it. Shit, I'm
Yeah.
with you.
But I mean that's just me as a competitor, Joe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah. I'm with
like
you.
I said, like I told you yesterday. If you don't expect to win the game and you just hoping for your team just to be close, I'm
Yeah,
like, what type of person are you? I like, bro, I expect to win every time. It don't matter what I'm doing, in life or anything. I expect to win. If you over
participation trophy,
there,
motherfucker.
yeah, I can't like, you know what I'm saying? Go. I don't even want to have that mindset. I don't even want to go into that having that mindset because I feel like
Yeah,
that'd be me lying to my own self. You know what I'm saying? Go.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. 100%. I'm with you. I just, man, if I'm gonna pull my damn crystal ball out and shit like that, the bar is set so low. We're going into the money years now. Um, Sign the guy. You see how people reacted to Clowney today. These were the same people that was praising him just this time last year when we signed him. When they told Burns to get the hell on, you know, everything.
But they
You come
say,
back
but
full
they say
circle.
go. But they say he was a better player than
They said
Burns. He actually know how to set the edge and get sacks. That's what they
that's
said,
what
right?
that's what they said. You come back full circle, and now today they tell get the hell on. You ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But I said Clown. You go back, just go back and look at the career where he had a J.J. Watt beside him. The other boy in Seattle, Legion of Boom. I mean, he been on good defenses, and he's never gave you that. He's never been the focal point of the defenses that he was on with good players. So how in the hell you think you gonna gut this defense and ask that man to come and give you 12, 13, 15 sacks, what the fuck ever? And he's never pulled a double digit sack in his career.
Nah, I
Then
agree.
you gonna set the bar low and you gonna pay Bryce Young or you gonna tell him to lead us to a divisional title. When you got Baker Mayfield putting, like I said, 35 plus in the end zone.
And go and let me throw what you call it too. Where you remember what they said? Well, the Eagles quarterback, what's his name? Jalen Hurts. But they say he
Uh-huh.
only threw for so many yards. Remember how they tried to compare him to Bryce Young, talking about he didn't do so much. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember people talking about that. Because then he only threw for like 28, 2,900 yards this year.
Yeah, but damn the damn The running back.
We
The
know
running back
GOAT.
was out of this world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The
But
running
yeah,
back.
but
You don't got to do
GOAT.
damn
But
much
we
with a
can
running
also
back out of this
say when
world.
it comes to
Yeah,
Jalen,
yeah.
he can make those throws too.
He
He
can.
can. You
Yeah,
know
he
what I'm saying?
can. He can. Yeah, he can. He can. He can. He can. We've seen him do it. We seen him do it. Right there, you go back to the Super Bowl, the biggest stage right there. When you asked him to go downfield and find one of them boys, Brown or Smith, he did it. When you asked him to tush push, he did it. Or run the ball, he did it.
Yeah. Because what they do, GOAT, in the Super Bowl, they took that run game away, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm talking about
he did it. But
Chiefs.
but if you look at it, when they a year ago, he did the same damn thing. They just come up short.
Yeah, I remember that. He actually played better than Mahomes. It's just Mahomes had got the ball last, and that was a wrap. I'm talking about the previous Super Bowl they played him in.
Yeah, he just come up short.
But
Now look at those
GOAT,
defense players they had over there too. Them boys look good.
Who that dopey?
Them the defense players they had over there in the Super
Oh
Bowl.
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
defensive
yeah, yeah.
players.
Don't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Don't even think.
yeah.
I mean,
The Wiz is simply
uh,
saying Hurts can put the team on his back if he has to. That's all we're saying.
yeah. You had complete. I have been saying it the
But
whole
you're right.
time. You got a complete Eagles team over there. I said that was the benchmark. That was the standard. You know what I'm saying? Howie Roseman assembled that team. We know they can do it on defense. They can do it on offense. The offensive line, it ain't the highest paid offensive line, but I mean, we know they good. They always gonna be top 10. You know what I'm saying? They have been since Jason Kelsey was over there. So I mean, it's just a well ran organization, top to bottom, from the organization to the coach, GM, quarterback. They got all the pieces into place. So you're going to win championships. And then after those guys leave, you just seen it. Fletcher Cox leaves. They don't miss a beat. They get rid of Hassan Reddy. They don't miss a beat. Josh Sweat gone now. And the guy we tried to sign, I don't know why I keep forgetting that boy name too. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The
You
tackle.
talking about?
The defensive tackle that we tried to sign from the Eagles.
Oh, Milton Williams.
Milton Williams. They don't miss. They ain't gonna miss a beat. They ain't gonna. They keep replacing and rotating them players. They don't. They ain't gonna miss a beat. They ain't gonna miss a beat. Jason Kelsey lead. Don't miss a beat. Got the center. We don't even got a fucking center.
Well, we got one GOAT, but we already know he's gonna get injured sooner or later.
Well, see, he got paperwork on his ass. You see what I'm saying? He got
How
paperwork on his.
many
Oh, oh,
injuries you done had? What, three straight?
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Paperwork on him. His release sheet. His hospital release sheet. Paperwork. He got paperwork on him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, I'm
Patron
tired of this
love him
shit,
though.
man. I'm tired of this shit. Now we hoping this nigga don't get hurt. Just incomplete shit over and over again. Yeah. Well, Q, I gotta stop at the parts place. I don't know what how much work
Yeah,
you had going
I'm
on.
about to get ready for work, so we can go ahead and shut it down.
Well,
All right, people. Hey, like I always say, appreciate y'all having me. That was my last words.
All
no
right,
doubt.
man. Be good. We appreciate you right there. Dope in that life. Give us your last words.
Yeah, man. Great show tonight, fellas. Definitely looking forward to how we're gonna look this season.
Hey, couldn't have said it better myself.
All right, go. What you got for us?
I ain't got nothing, man. Like I said, we getting ready to go into Memorial Weekend and all that stuff, and then they gonna do the, you know how they do the vacation or the time off for the players and everything. So I think this will probably be, I don't know. I think this probably be some of the biggest news right here, Q.
Oh, can I
You
say
know,
one thing? It's Mother's Day coming up, right? This upcoming Sunday, right, or something like that.
yes, yes, sir, yes,
Yeah.
sir,
Yeah,
yes, sir.
happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, and
No doubt,
mothers.
no
I
doubt,
mean, people helping out.
no doubt. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
but I think this will be the biggest thing right here, Q. Not unless they do make a trade, but they released him. That tells you right there, nobody wanted that nigga. You know what I'm
I've been telling
saying?
you. Remember, I said that the last couple of shows. I said it seemed like the
Yeah,
Panthers was trying to wash their hands of this nigga, man.
yeah. Nobody wanted this nigga in a trade and a package deal. What the fuck ever. They couldn't get rid of him. You know what I'm saying?
If he was
Cats ain't.
smart, I would. If I was him, I would try to sign on to a contender. If I was him,
Yeah, for the low.
for the
But
low,
but
take a
but you
cheap deal.
but you remember that was the problem though, Q. That's why he didn't go back to Baltimore because he wanted at least 10 mil, and they was like, hell nah, nigga, give me no $10 million.
Well, he just got $24 million out of us
Yeah,
because
we
he still gets paid regardless. He
still
get the
getting
12
paid.
from last year and the 12 from this year.
Mm-hmm. Still get paid.
So he got $24 million to really relax, and he ain't got to worry unless he's spending money big. He ain't got nothing to worry about.
Mm-hmm. So
So if I was him, I would take it for the local, take a little $5-10 million deal
and get
somewhere,
a
and just
ring.
try to get on somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Get me a ring.
You know what I would? You know if I was him, who I would call?
Who that?
I'd have my agent reach out to Harbaugh over there at the Chargers, see if he got a
Do
spot for me.
do he want to go to LA though? Do you? I mean, that's you were just home. You was just home. You know what I'm saying? And now you go cross country.
Yeah,
Maybe go
I'm
back.
talking about the
Maybe go
opportunity to
back.
win.
Maybe go back to Baltimore. What you think about that?
I mean, yeah.
For the low? For the low?
I mean, you got Atlanta right there who need an edge rusher.
Whoa.
That'd be crazy. Right
And
up the
we paying
street,
him. And we
4 hours.
and we still paying him.
Mm-hmm.
Hot
If he
damn.
was to go over to Atlanta with Jalen Walker and them crew over there, that shit would be crazy.
And we still paying him. If that ain't the
Yeah,
craziest
yeah.
shit.
Take a bite out of that.
Damn.
Yeah, well, go. Just food for thought. Clowney on us wasn't a problem, but Clowney somewhere else could be a problem.
Could be a problem. Oh, he may be motivated. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
All right.
and I'm still paying him. I don't like that. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, this has been your boy Dub Q. Kendall the GOAT. We are Black Cat. Look, make sure y'all come back. We're gonna probably try to do something else again. Probably Friday. So y'all put y'all notifications on for tomorrow. It's your boys, man.